Dark side, light this bitch up.
Bitch boy told him to cut off his dreads and he did. He's a bitch boy, told him to cut off his dreads and he did. He realized he's come up to against a true Jamaican, and he ain't nothing but a true faker. Come to England on a boat, him a joke, had the cock in him throat. Lollipop, that's how he like it, never stop. He jumps up and down and talks a cop in a YouTube and a real life. Jedi, last thing y'all till next month. And when you see his style, it look like a Peter Pan. Tight up, bitch ass nigga, looking like a fat donut. I swear to God, makes me want to throw up. He is a joke and he looks like a queer. I told this nigga I can see his feet. I said, Jedi, why don't you go and ride that DR? Like your mother's back. I heard she was big and fat, ugly, stinking, just like your belly button. Jedi looks at his face, he come like mutton, greasy, ugly, just like RE. They be monkeys, gorillas in the mister. I said, look at the sister on his face, and the sister on her face. Both of them are sissies, but they used to be pretty. One day in the city, then I got hit by a bus. Hey, and acid got your tit on the face. Look at the face, they ugly. Ugly, crispy, crusty. I don't know where they got that DNA from. They look like they got some problems in the house where they come from. Yo, them two are twin sisters. Oh, them two are twin brothers. Yeah, I'm talking about Trilla and RE. Them two got same mothers, but they still fucking each other. Look at the DNA, can't you tell that they come from hell? The devil's the papa. Now look how I make them stop for that. Now tickety top of that. These people never gonna stop at that. They're crusty, just like Clyde. Motherfucking heat. Push these niggas straight off the street into a canal and let them drown. Take up the crown, put them down, just like a dog do. Look at the face. Call it E.T. if you have to. Yo, let me give a shout out to the Mario ones. Hey, cause I feel good. It's the next day after I made my decision, and I know it's a righteous one. On my apps, is you ready to drop? Shout out to the real ones on the YouTube street show, the 2%. Hey, shout out to the 2% on YouTube that be real. Hey, I got love for your style, you know, I got love for all of y'all. Shout out to everybody that's feeling good today. Hey, as long as you're not a troll, because you is my enemy. Hey, yo, shout out to the real ones, stand up strong, yo, run up and down, yo, do your thing, yo, get that money, that shiny bling, yo, make them ladies fully sing, yo, go and get your partner right about now, take them out now. Bless it out, yo. Get them what they want to feel good, yo. Shout out to everybody real in the hood, yo. It's been a long time I've been on these YouTube streets, making it heat. Yo, I'm feeling the heat, but the heat has been weak. So weak, it's made me wanna leave the streets. So okay, I finally made my words up, my mind's up. I'm gonna get out of this place. These men like to roll their skirts up. I don't get around like that, no. Take me to a center where the real mans be, so I can chill with them and make some real money. The place where I be right now is cloudy. Section 8, what the fuck is that? But it's a place where the government help them out. You know, scratch the back cause they won't get up on their feet and get money and move so neat. They're so weak, goddamn, they can't compete. But I will grind these streets with them for a minute, trying to show them the real style, but they can't take it. They're so retarded. I say to them, go over there, child. I can't help you out no more. I done told you I tried it out before. We use weak boy. Some of you, man, and the man, you be touching on the liquor warm man, meat. Never that, never that. You can hope that I did it like you. Never that. You is whack. I'm a real God, damn me. Yeah, I told you this plenty times. So don't gotta act like you don't know what I be saying on this YouTube streets. I've been putting it down for so many weeks to months to years. Yo, so hard, makes you wanna tear. And you fear, you talk shit when I call you out, you don't come to address it. You this week, motherfucker, are you on these YouTube streets? Just I'm here just to talk a lot. You ain't got no friends in that real life spot, man. You're the type to talk to cop, bitch ass nigga. Why don't you just drop? Your style is so damn weak, man. Why you keep coming around here like that? I can't believe you people are so damn wet. Shout out to the 2% though, cause they're the ones that are coming to YouTube just to hear them out though, talk it out though, crowd about yo. They're the ones that running the show yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. This is unfinished business week, so I'm gonna take this week to clean up all my unfinished business. You understand? After this week, I'm gone. That's on God. So this week, I'm going to get in at everybody that I was supposed to be getting at, and I'm gonna clean it all up. That's what. So basically, anything that's gonna be said is gonna come out all this week. You understand? Everything, like my desk is about to be cleared. All right. So that's what it is. I don't want to just, I wasn't going to come back after yesterday's show. And I thought, nah, that's not right. Let me come back. And, you know, hopefully I bump into the 2%, you know, some of the 2%, you know, unseen, rock bottom, you know, and the ladies, them, you know, get me, I would like to say my goodbyes to them. Some of the ladies have got offline. Some of the mans, them have got offline. You understand? I will always spend time chopping up with them whenever I can. You understand? But for those that I can't, get me? Because fuck YouTube is a listen, facts on facts, yeah. We are not the same. And I'm talking real to fake. I'm not talking about me as a person. Nah. Well, I am actually in a way, you know what I'm saying? But now you get the energy. Fuck YouTube. Get me? At the end of the day, it is how it is. You know what I'm saying? As I've said what I've had to say many times over the many years. You get me? None of y'all have been able to debunk what I've been calling y'all lame as fuck, no lies, having shit. And none of y'all, not everybody, obviously. You get me? But none of y'all, those that have been calling that, have been able to debunk that. Yet you think you're on some kind of stature. You understand? You think you're up there. It's like Jedi. I feel sorry for that guy because his life, he may not exist very long. You know, depending how the day goes, listen, my word is God's word, you know. Get me? And I'm not a dickhead to sit on YouTube around lames and go and do certain things for these same old lames to go on their snitching campaign. You understand? I don't work like that. You understand? You get me? I do not work like that. But I'm just making certain things known anyway. Don't have to talk about Jedi because I'm going to talk to him in my own time. You understand? And I don't mean I'm going to call him up and say, hi, doody. You understand? This nigga had more than enough chances to play the good game and meet in a ring. He had more than enough chances to meet in a ring. That's an arranged setup. Yet he goes back to his channel crying. He goes back to his channel crying, changing the rules all the time. Come to my. Who does that? Listen, YouTube, y'all know you're lames, innit? And it's not your fault because y'all are all attracted to this spot. I came here because I seen a problem. Remember that. That's what makes us different. I did not come here to try and clout chase, learn from these clowns, to try and make something of myself, to become a human being. I did not come to YouTube for that. I was already that. That's the difference. But anyway, let's commence to the show. Today, I'm going to be talking about, well, I can be talking about many people really, but today, I'm going to be talking about this prick. Yeah, this prick ain't gonna come and hit no link, is he? Super Saiyan Jim. Super Saiyan Jim. You disgrace of a fucking black No, you're a disgrace of. Hey, you know what you are actually? That melanin went to waste. Why have you got melanin, blood? Why have you got melanin? Why aren't you Chinese or something? Why aren't you Chinese, blood? Get me? Are you mixed race? What are you, blood? What are you, full black nigga? What kind of black are you? Get me? I need to remember what kind of black you, so I can see these people around and just attack them, bully them if even so. If they got the same kind of soapy DNA. I know you a coon though, nigga. You've already been brandished as a coon. You understand? You is a coon. Super Saiyan Jim. Where you at though, boy? You running in it. You see, is this what you call a man stature on YouTube? Is this what mans is on YouTube? Like, for real, help me out. Huh? Or you talking about pansies? You talking about retarded men that can't do much for their life? Huh? That are don't attacked. Is that what you're talking about? You talking about the pansies, Super Saiyan Jim? Super Saiyan Jimmy? Are you talking about the retarded guys on YouTube that I don't address? You know why I don't address retarded guys like that? Because I feel sorry for them. But I don't really remember having any problems with any retarded, people that can't do for themselves, like might be stuck in a wheelchair or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a scenario. What guys are you talking about, Super Saiyan Jim? Yeah, is that you in the chat? Better be. I'm putting a link in the chat right now. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Fucking clown. Make sure it's not no fucking random in some dumbass account. Hit the link, yo. You call for me like you never seen the bat signal yesterday. You call for me like you blocked me on SY, remember? No, don't remember. Well, just make another account and call in it. Like, what are you waiting for, bro? Well, a troll like you's only got one account. Is that what you're saying to me, Jim? The troll like you that keeps on calling True Freeman on different blah. Yeah, you've only got one account. Hit the link, yo. Hit the link, yo. Stupid ass. Oh my God. Hit the link, Super Saiyan Jim. You see that white boy avatar you got? That suits your voice. Make that make sense, Jim. Do you want me to make it make sense? Okay. You sound white, nigga. You sound whiter than the fucking whiteness of the white. You sound whiter than your teeth. Are your teeth white, nigga? Hit the link, Jim. It's not like you haven't called in a different account before, Jimmy. Hit the link. Well, I can't unblock you on no stream, motherfucking like. How do you unblock on stream? Like, someone tell me right now. What there? Let me go to more. Settings, blah blah. Let me see if it's in settings. General camera, audio, layouts, guest. I wonder if it's guest. Let me see what guests do. Okay, there we go. There you go. 7, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of smart, 7. I know I'm kind of smart. I know. Right. True Colors, Online Crying Queen, True Colors, Simplies. What's that? Swoosh God or some shit. Speakers Corner. Swoosh God again. Sean in the cut. D Jones. Roy R.E. Super Jim J level 2. This gotta be you. Let me unlock that. Let me get rid of that. Let's go. Call in again. Go in again. Pedo ass Jim was running your name into his mouth. He was saying you got this turtle robbing ass man only attacking. Okay, this turtle running ass man only attacking women. He can't go back and forth with men. Oh my god. He said this is the same man who admitted to beating up women. Okay. Jimmy, hurry up and hit the link, yo. Beating up women, yet he can go around calling random groomers. Random groomers. Does he mean the person random or random groomers? As in there is random groomers. Anyway, he said you was also on what? On tape saying that it's okay for 13-year-old for 13-year-old for 13-year-old children to have sex. He said, shut up, man, I'm talking. He said, instead of calling AG and Randy, shut up, man. Liars, hoes call yourself out for being a woman beater. All right, then. Hey. Okay, then, so we're going to start with this first. Whether you admit to saying this, though, bitch, don't you?
I didn't send you that.
Did I say you sent it me? Do you admit to saying this shit?
I have nothing to do with this between you and Jimmy. What do you?
I'm going to ask you one more time. Listen, it's easy to understand. You see the writing on the screen. Look at the screen now.
Look, I'm not reading that shit. You called me up here because you wanted something. Why are you
reading that shit? I just read it out. Weren't you listening?
You called me up here for something. What do you need?
I'm explaining why I called it out. You're acting like a bitch boy. Don't be scared now, Jimmy. Now listen carefully. Listen. These words, pedo Jimmy. This is your words. Was running his mouth about me. He was saying that he's got this turtle running. What's that? Rubbing ass man only attacking women. Is that right? Is that what you said? I only attack women.
I didn't say this, you stupid fuck. I didn't write that.
Did I say you wrote it? Did I?
You said just now.
Shut up. Listen, shut your mouth. Shut up. Stop playing games with me, white boy. Stop playing fucking games. Stop playing games with me, white boy. Now understand words. You sound intelligent. You went to a public school, right? You went to a private school on a private hill with private people, right? Huh? To talk like that. Now listen, did you not say these fucking words? Did you not say these fucking words, Jimmy?
That.
You're a sissy. Hey, Tom, you see this sissy?
Other Jimmy? Are you talking about the
sissy
other Jimmy?
That runs around people's channels and they talk shit and he can't even admit it. You're sissy. Hey, let me ask you, since you don't want to admit to that, I've got some
my dick in your mouth.
Hey, listen, shut up. Right, since you don't want to answer to that, and I know it's facts, I've got some questions I've been meaning to ask you. Hey, I've got some questions I've been meaning to ask you, Jimmy. Do you mind?
Okay, go for it.
Okay, then. This 5-year-old girl, this little baby beat up. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do know what I'm talking about, Jimmy. Explain the story. What happened with the 5-year-old girl?
I'm going to say this again. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to say it again for you, Jimmy. What's happened with the 5-year-old girl, pedo?
You're a son of a bitch. You know that. And if I was there, I'd break your fucking face.
I would. Listen.
I would break your
Jimmy,
face.
Listen, on guard, right? You know what a man like me would do? I would take you out and your whole family. I'll come for your mother, your fucking kids, and your brother and your fucking sisters. You understand? You little kid raping ass bitch. All right, then let's go on to the next one. Shut your fucking white sounding mouth. You irrelevant. Fuck, you understand? I will gut you in front of your damn mom. You understand? You is nothing. You're a bitch boy. You understand? You want to suck a true Freeman cock? Huh? Hey, let's talk. We're going on to the next person. The 15-year-old girl you grooming. True or false?
15. What is wrong? Are you on meth?
True or false? The 15-year-old girl you groomed. True or false?
You're an idiot. How about that?
Oh my, hey Jimmy, you're not fooling anyone, you know. I know you feel like you got the spotlight on you right now. I know you feel like you got the spotlight on you. Thousands are watching, but let me tell you something, Jim. Only 6 people are watching, and we all know your history, Jimmy. So let's go to the 15-year-old. Let's go to the 15-year-old. I'm still gonna. Hey Jimmy, don't interrupt me. I'm still gonna get to your mom. You still gotta ask questions about your mom. But we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish about this girl, the 15-year-old girl. What happened? Explain.
You tell me, because I don't know what you're talking
I'm giving you a chance, Jimmy, to explain yourself.
Listen,
I'm giving
when are you going to suck my dick? When are you going to get on a plane? And when are you going to suck my dick?
You're a pedophile, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're a pedophile.
When are you going to suck my dick?
No, Jimmy, shut up.
When are you going to suck my dick?
Stop coming up here trying to roast.
Then I'll blow my load in tomfoolery's face.
Facts on the table. When we're talking facts on the table, you understand? Little kids' lives, it ain't going to work, blood. You understand? You're lucky you're alive today. That's all I can say.
You can't even take care of your son.
What happened with the 15-year-old girl? Jimmy, what happened? Jimmy, what happened with the 15-year-old girl? I'm not going to keep repeating myself, bitch boy. You lame son of a bitch. Your mom must have got raped to have you. I bet your mom was raped, right? You get me? I bet your mom was raped by a dog and then you was born, bitch. You fucking clown. What happened with the 15-year-old girl?
You fucked the 15-year-old.
What happened with the 15-year-old girl?
You fucked the 15-year-old.
Pedo. Hey, you're down as a pedo, my nigga. Groomer, beating up girls. Explain yourself.
You beat up your baby mama and you went to jail on Christmas.
Did I? I beat you up. Did I really?
You beat your baby mama.
Why not mad enough? Why? All right, Jimmy. How come I'm a bitch nigga and I can't admit it like you then? Get me? If I'm so manly, how come I have to turn into a bitch and not admit something like that? Just
you're
like
not
you.
Manly. You're on disability.
If I'm so manly, hey, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Like a nigga, you drive around and putting up posters. Shut up.
Drive.
You was never a man. Listen. You don't know what a man is.
You're on disability.
Hey, the 15-year-old. How old was you when you was grooming her? The 15-year-old, the same girl that turned into your girlfriend. Remember, you made her your girlfriend eventually, right? You groomed her just right. You made her suck your dick properly, right? You taught her how to suck dick, didn't you? You was buying her all sorts of candy, don't you? You was buying her all sorts of candy, shit like that. Teach her how to suck a dick in it. Then you made her your girl. Hey, listen, bitch boy, are you still with that bitch right now? Are you still with that bitch that you groomed right now? This nigga, hey, you got a history of beating up little ass girls, nigga.
Jerome, I'll beat you up.
So not only do you like to play with toys, I can see how you got the girls, because girls like toys, right? Little candy, they're like toys. They're like toys, don't they, Jimmy? Yeah, you're intelligent enough to know. Jerome, they're like toys. Then you go to YouTube and you show us that you got toys and you got a car to run around and put up posters.
Jerome, why were you scared of London?
Do you ever drive outside people's schools and Jerome? Do you ever drive outside little school?
You have a lot of fantasies
and stand by the fence. Do you look through the fence? Do you look through the fence? Hey, Jimmy, pedophile, pedophile. Hey, you are a factual pedophile, you beast boy. How dare you put hands on a little girl? How dare you put hands on a 5-year-old? Huh? How dare you? How dare you? Where's your mama? Let me slap that bitch. Huh? How could she create you? She just got slapped up. Your mom's a dumb bitch. You get me? Hey, I know your mom got raped by a fucking cat. Stupid asshole. Stupid bitch. Fucking slave. Hey, they count about he's coming up here and not admitting shit. The fucking idiot. Hey, I beg anybody in America, go hunt this guy down and put one in his head. Put one in his fucking head. Fucking touching on little girls and shit. Oh, fuck this nigga. Why is this nigga alive? Why is Jimmy alive? Clowns! Fucking idiots! Fucking bitch boy! Got these clowns running around and y'all are down with these clowns! Y'all are down with these clowns! Y'all call him out in your chats and shit! Every single one of you, hey, listen, let me rest my peace. I wish I was American. I really do. Because Jimmy would have been dead a long time ago. I'm my son's life. And my son's life, may I die, and everyone die in my family this second. God knows I tell the truth. And my son's life, Jimmy would have been dead. Got all these pussies out here that are talking to want to do Jimmy something, but no one's done that, boy. Jimmy would have been dead. Jimmy would have been dead. Facts. Yeah, hey, this is a Toy Story. YouTube is just full of toy cops, toy soldiers, toy gangsters. You understand? Look at it. Look at the people that let roam around. Look. Oh my God. God damn. Hey. Bitch boy.
Hey, Seven.
How you doing?
Where's Super Saiyan Jim? I came up specially to talk to him.
You jumped off the panel.
Oh, he
I
ran.
looked down
He
because
ran.
he went quiet for a second. So I looked down. I noticed there was a light, like someone's waiting in the back. So I pressed it, and then I seen Jimmy's picture just disappear. I thought, okay.
Super
So
Saiyan
why did
Jim,
it?
please
I thought to
step up.
myself, why did it? While I was ranting, I'm thinking, oh, this while I was ranting, I thought to myself, why did the light come up then to show me that he left? So did you try to call in already?
Yeah, I did, and then
Okay, so
I
must have
couldn't.
just
Yeah.
you must have left as I pressed it,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
Jimmy left. I
'Cause I
actually
had to
watched
go
the
out.
thing disappear at that same time. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, because I had to go out and come back.
Oh, I wanna fuck this gear.
Super
America,
Saiyan
fix up.
Jim. Super Saiyan Jim, please
Oh my
come up.
god.
I just want to have a conversation with you. I just have, one or two questions that I'd like to ask you.
Fucking clown. Just
Because,
clown, yo.
you know,
Hey, listen, you can't have a conversation with him, Tom.
Well,
Trust me. He
all
won't
right.
admit shit. And from when he can't admit shit, then you can't talk to somebody like that. You understand? I gave him the sorry. Let me get this out. Let me get this out.
Yeah.
I gave him the chance to come over here in front of 8 people, not 100, not where loads of people are hearing for him to get his name stained and look stupid for himself. I don't go to his channels to call him out on his channel and shit like that. I don't do that with none of my peoples, right? I talk on my channel, then they got the chance to come over here and say their say. People see these low numbers, so there's no chance. There's a minimum, just like low chance that shit's gonna get out about them from this channel. Do you understand? But they're so scared and retarded and dumbfounded. They don't get that. But it's all right because Jimmy is marked. Oh my god! I wish I could say things like Jimmy is marked, blah blah blah. But I can't guarantee that because it seems like America's cool with these people. You understand? See, that's what it seems like.
Clearly, I'm starting to think that America, well, the black people in America seem to be okay with pedophilia and grooming.
Right.
Oh,
A7, respect. Tomfoolery, bless Empress.
Bless
A7, cooler celebration, yeah, Rasta brethren.
Yeah, don't get hot about scum.
Hit these spliff on cool off Rasta, yeah, humble Rasta.
Listen, Super Saiyan Jim, the only time he gets to wash his body is when he stops by a truck stop. Remember, his car is his house, okay? He lives in a car. That's extreme poverty, yeah?
I heard this nigga say, I hate black bitches. Or black people.
Well, that's not true because your mum's black and your sisters are black and you've had black girlfriends. So let me counteract that. Super Saiyan Jim, you don't like adult women. You only like to beat children and fuck young girls. Yeah? We have the evidence for that. You've never fucked a woman over 21 in your life. Is it because you have a micro penis? Is it because you've got a sick desire for children?
Right.
Are you like in the Michael Jackson and the R. Kelly camp where you like to abuse vulnerable people because it makes you feel like a man? Do you spend your whole life being ignored by society? And the worst thing that you could quote is random. Okay, I'm going to ask you one question, Seven, I'm going to ask you one question. How many children have you had taken by social services? 7, how many of your children have been taken away by social services?
Not damn one of them, and it never would happen.
How many children has Random had taken by social services?
All but one, right?
That's 6 children. Not only taken, but banned from having any contact with them. That's no visitation, no talking to them on the telephone, no contact. The only way Random gets to say hi to her girls and her other son is by Facebook. Yeah? And that's who you're standing next to 7. A woman who has lost 6 of her children because she was engaged in child grooming, sex abuse, and drugs. To the extent that we all know on YouTube, she couldn't feed her kids. Her kids were hungry. Yeah? That's called neglect. Right? This is all evidence. There's all evidence. So Super Saiyan Jim, you're looking real weak out here. And not just that, before you come for a man in another country, why don't you hook up with Styles? in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah? Why don't you go
No.
meet
I'd rather it come
Styles?
to me. I'm not being funny, but the way I see things, they don't clear up messes over there.
No,
They don't. They really don't. They don't, man. Send him here. You understand? Send your boy here. Go hit his donation. Make sure he gets on the plane. Let him come here, and I can guarantee you. Listen. I'll say it loud and proud. Record it. Send it to the police. I will kill that bitch.
But
I will kill that bitch.
7, he can't come to the UK.
Fucking clowns.
He can't come to the UK because he's a convicted sexual predator. They wouldn't let him in.
See them words right there, and nobody over there cares like that. Listen, I need to get in touch with some of them young ass gangsters in America, them young ass ones. That's what I need to do. I need to focus my attention on getting in touch. You know what? Say no more. I know.
But he lives in a car. They're going to have to drive all over America to find him. That's why he's running. He lives in his car because he knows if he takes roots up and moves into an apartment, his days are numbered. He's going to have the family of that 5-year-old come for him. And in America, they've got guns. Yeah? He's going to have the family of that 15-year-old girl that he groomed when he was 30. He was a 30-year-old man trying to engage in sexual acts with a 15-year-old girl. He knows people will come for him. So, Super Saiyan Jim, you have no credibility. There is nothing you can say to 7 that is going to even make him think, oh, he's got a point. You have no point. You have no purpose. You have no credibility. The people that you stand 10 toes down with are people that have lost their kids, people that have said they want to have sex with 5-year-olds, they want to stick their dicks in their mouth, they want to try and stretch their vaginas. That's the people that you stand next to. Clearly, you're one of them. And every time you come to the UK sector in 7's chat, we will remind you that you're a paedophile, you're a child abuser, you're a sexual predator, you live in a car, your home has brakes, headlights, and spark plugs. You're living on the edge of society because you're no one, you're nothing, you failed, you're a failure.
Look at that, though. Look at that. The nigga has never even got a house and he's still alive. Do you know how easy it is to remove somebody like Jimmy from this planet? Yeah. Do you actually know how easy it is? He lives in a car, for God's sake.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, wake the fuck up, man.
And 7 isn't on disability because we don't have disability in the UK, right? That's a US thing. So just, before you open your mouth to try to attack 7, have honest facts. You are standing with Random, who is a child groomer, a convicted child abuser, convicted neglectful mother. And when I say convicted, I mean in the family courts, in the highest court, which is in the Strand, in London. That's the High Court, Family Division. Random, Karina West, Karina Mack, Karina Rexon Lees lost 6 of her children to the system in one go. This isn't 1 child taken, 2 child taken. This is all her kids were taken.
But you see that bitch? Fuck that bitch, man. She seemed dead anyway. Her body's so rotten. You understand? Hopefully, Jim comes over on a plane to come and see her before that happens. If he's a man of his word, since he's a real man and I'm fake, Jim. Since I'm this pedo you're talking about, Jimmy, you're real, innit? Are you a man of 60 word? When you come into the UK? When's that?
He's a failure.
Why am I dealing with these clowns? Hey, sorry, Tom. I'm really getting mad right now to know that there are piss stains on this planet like this, yeah, and I can't even put hands on them. And then when I put out the message to get them touched, it's like, you know something. I know what time it is. Listen,
7.
I'm not gonna put all this on America. Like that. I'm not, being on here so long makes you think Americans like that, all of America. And I know it's not my better way of thinking. My mind tells me that it's not. It's a small little community of retards, right?
It's a large segment of
it's a small little community of retards, right? So what we need to do is concentrate efforts on this community. These are not the same people that represent America like that. These are not American. These are the dustbags. These are the forgotten ones. These are the nobodies. These are the irrelevants. These are the scumbags. And they need to be treated as such and beat down. Facts.
I mean,
and that's how you clean up shit.
I mean, Super Saiyan Jim, there's nothing in your defense. You're a failure as a black man. You failed in the country where dreams are meant to happen. I mean, you haven't got a home to live in. You live in your car. You are living at a level of poverty that no one in the UK can relate to. No one. And if you want to talk about someone on benefits, Random is on benefits. Random is on universal credit. Random is on state-assisted benefits. She doesn't work. She can't work. She is living off mine and Seven's tax-paying money, right? So before you try and diss Seven for being on disability, go look to your girlfriend, Random, who is living on state benefits.
Clown. About this, hey, you think? Listen. Let me say this disability. You see, when certain people, when you're born and you find out you got fucking what you call it, and then you know certain things are kind of set up in a way. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you think that disability, whatever, or whatever kind of money you're trying to say that I get me when that's a lie. You understand? If you think that kind of money could help me out with my family and what I've got around me and my bills and shit, you're dumb. You're a clown. You're stupid.
Do you know what? Seven, I remember.
That's how you know these men are bombs, yo. I'm never going to be on that level. Are you crazy?
Seven, I remember listening to a conversation on a show between Random and Super Saiyan Jim in the chat. And Super Saiyan Jim was like really shocked that you had a home and you had a car.
What do you mean he was shocked?
Because for him, those things are like things he can never aspire to have. He lives in his car.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I believe you know that, but what do you mean by shocked? He
was shocked. He was like, "Oh, what? He's got somewhere. He's got a home and he's got a car." And Random was saying, "Oh yeah, he's got like a council house." Listen. 45% of the population in the United Kingdom they live in social housing. It's either council housing or it's housing association housing or private landlords. The rest of the population own their property. When you look at the average house price in the United Kingdom has been £250,000, are you surprised that it's normal for people to have social housing? But our social housing is a palace compared to social housing in America. So listen, Random lives in social housing. She's a council tenant. That means she is under Hillingdon Council. She lives in a council house. That is subsidised housing. Her rent is £560 a month that the government pays. Next question.
So they paid for her?
Mm-hmm. Remember, she's
Random. Random. What you do? Random. You've done a lot of lying, haven't you, Random? You've done a lot of lying. Like you just come on. You just one hell of a liar, Random. God, I could sit here and go back a few months and say what you were telling me. You're just a liar, man. Like whatever happened to this? All right, then let me ask you a question. She said she had a job.
She doesn't.
She said she had a job and she was working for some kind of company, and what she had to do was they would send her some kind of like paperwork or shit, and she had to sit there, fill it out, and they would send her like 1,000 for each time, blah blah blah. Yeah,
it's lies. She's on state assistant.
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it.
I know it's lies.
I didn't believe it.
I know it's lies. I know it's lies.
So meanwhile, when she was saying to me, okay, listen, I've got all this work to do, so talk to you later. What was she doing in them times? Was she was she over there in Jimmy's chat?
Yeah, going to pick up her son from school, going to see a psychiatrist.
No, these times the son was at school.
Yeah, but going to pick him up from school. Because
no, did someone get dropped home?
No, he doesn't. She has to
She
go and
don't
pick him up.
He gets dropped
No,
back.
no, he doesn't. She has to go and pick him up. I've got the videos of her picking up her child and taking her child to school.
Wait,
I'm just going to have to hold on because I've got someone at the door.
To me.
7.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Yeah, cool. But I'm still going to say something cool. She told me a song gets picked up. Dropped back. And then she told me this. Nah. See, she's probably lying to you. She's probably lying to you, yo. Because I'm sure one time I was talking to her and she was like, my son's being dropped back right now. Blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. Whatever, man. That's what I'm saying. The random world of random is very random. All right? It's just random. Anything that comes out of her mouth is random. Just like the name, random. You understand? Whether a shit comes out of her ass or the bag, who knows? It's random. No, get me? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? We don't know. It's random. 1 minute this way, 1 minute that way. You know, get me? Miss Changey Faces. What's the name of that guy from Batman? Batman, one of Batman's enemy, and he's got like 2 faces. Is it called Two-Face?
Sorry, I'm back now. Oh, I've got deliveries. Yeah,
Random's got like 14 faces. Fuck a Two-Face. Fuck a Two-Face.
She's schizophrenic.
Exactly. The girl is weird. You understand? Weird. And you know what, Random? Let me just say this, Cyber. Do you know how much peace and quiet I had the day we stopped talking? I'm being serious. It felt like I was alive again. Felt like I died and reborn. It was just like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have 60 texts a day?
Nah, my phone going off. All that stopped. It was peace. You know? For real. I'm not just saying it. That shit was peace. It was a headache when I had to go through that all. You understand? Real headache.
Random is a pick me woman. Pick me.
Right. She can pick off. You understand? Anyway, back to this balance, Jimmy. You understand? Because, I mean, let's talk about the other thing you said to True Freeman, Jimmy. Huh? Didn't you say, well, if I come and meet you, will you suck my dick? Didn't you say that? Didn't you ask True Freeman that? Huh?
So
you went out your way to say them words, right, Jimmy?
He's asking a man to suck his dick.
Yep. He said,
that's not
Jimmy,
so that's
suspect. True Freeman was like, yo, me or with me right now, let's have it out or whatever, split your wig. And he was saying, if I come, will you suck my dick?
Why would a man?
You see?
Why would a straight man want another man to suck his dick?
You see? God. You know what, yo? Not only does this guy like little girls, little babies, but he also likes men. He went on a live stream saying this out loud for everybody to hear. If I come, will you suck my dick?
Can we just break that down? What is the meaning of another guy asking another guy who's straight to suck his dick? I mean, what is that supposed to be an insult? Because I think that says more about the man saying it than the man that's having his dick sucked. Right.
Listen, you got to think of it like that. He asked the question. That's like saying, yo, like my boy called him up saying, yo, I'm going gym. You coming? I'll be like, yeah, I'm coming to the gym. I'll meet you there. Get me? Like, you know, that's a thingy, Bob. But Jimmy's saying like this, like True said, yo, come meet up and let's have it out. Jimmy turns around at his own mouth and says, if I come, will you suck my dick?
So,
you know what I'm saying? Now that's totally. He asked a question for a once. If you would have said yes, then he would say, "Okay, I'm on my way."
Yeah,
because he wants to hear a yes.
Yeah,
he wants to hear a yes. That's gay. No, it's not gay. I'm not even gonna insult gay. That ain't even gay. That's Jimmy. That is a weirdo that likes little kids.
He's a sexual deviant,
and he likes men.
Well,
likes kids and he likes men.
Why don't you ask Random to suck your dick?
Why don't you go and suck on Random's shitbag? Go on, put your lips around that shit tube,
Jimmy,
man.
aren't you coming back, Jimmy? Did you run away because that's what you do? It's like you think you fire a couple of arrows and then you run away. Do you throw stones and hide your hands?
Listen, Jimmy was not about to come up here and try and talk any kind of dumb shit pull out in the atmosphere. Hell no, you're gonna answer my questions first. And I know truth. I don't know when someone's lying. So don't come up here lying. Because I shut you down just like I was doing with Tommy. I would shut you down. You ain't going to get a chance in hell, my nigga. You understand? So, boom. And he knows the play. That's why you come up here with nothing to say, knowing I'm going to run back over him. Then he can run like a bitch in his skirt. He ran off. He put on that skirt and ran.
He sounds like another man with too much estrogen.
Just remember, we was live yesterday, you know. And he was watching yesterday, you know. Just remember that. And he was scared yesterday, but he tried to make a man of himself and come today and still made himself look like a bitch. Still made himself look like a bitch.
Super Saiyan Jim. No, I wouldn't suck your dick. Next question.
Fucking clown. I'm sorry to be shouting like this, Tom. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it when you shout on these worthless individuals.
I mean, like,
you know?
I wish I could do other things.
Because when you shout, they get frightened and they run away. If you were to talk real calm and just come with the bullets in rapid fire, you know, calmly, they might stick around long enough to hang themselves.
Yeah, well, you know,
I like the idea of sport, you know, letting them come up, letting them talk their shit, letting us debunking their nonsense, and letting the audience see that they're just full of it.
Yeah,
I like that. But instead, they run away.
But at the same time, that's me having a nice conversation with a lame. It don't work like that. I can't do it. My aura says no. My aura says I turn into a pit bull.
Yeah,
I turn into a dog, and it's like get him. Yeah, there he is. That Rangan. It was him touching the kids. It was him doing that. Get him.
When you hear nonsense, you just can't be patient. You're like,
nah, I can't. I switch. I just switch.
I can't.
Like that.
When I hear bullshit, that just sends me crazy because it's like it's bullshit.
I switch. That's what I'm saying. I'm not listen. That's what I'm saying. Oh man, I swear to God, man. Like, hey, shit. I don't even know what to say. Like, hey, man. Maybe, right? I don't even know.
Remember, Ralph Bottles has the video of Super Saiyan Jim. So we know what Super Saiyan Jim looks like. He's overweight. He's Jimmy shaped. You know, pedo Jimmy. Him and them, they're interchangeable. They look like each other. Probably distant related by the size of their brains. Right?
Yeah, Jimmy is straight bitch though. Trust me.
Yeah, I know he is.
Back in the day, I used to call him Super Side Face Jim. You know, because the ugly motherfucker. You see that picture where he's standing there, the side. Yeah, from that picture there, get me. That picture made me laugh. I was like, look at this nigga's side face. Get me?
The thing is, the person that's putting batteries in his back is Random. Random's doing it all behind the scenes. And I know who your friend is.
No, Tom. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Tom. Maybe that is true, but listen, this nigga's already got a battery in his back.
It's true.
Fuck a Random. Fuck a Random. Random's a retard, and he knows he's a retard. He's just trying to get some kind of internet pussy. Get me? Come over this season. Come over the season, see her, bro, and make sure you let me know. You understand? Use your helicopter, bro. Get me, but come closer. I want to see a poster of me at least, because we don't do posters in the UK. We don't do that to put out messages. We don't put up posters around the area about people. You understand? We don't do that, so that will come across very strange. Anyway,
yeah,
you understand?
We knock on doors.
Go ahead and come down here and do that.
And we've seen the video of you knocking on doors, so we know you knock on doors. The point is this: all the people that there are in America, you have to come to the UK for pussy. And Ari has to come to the UK for dick.
Right.
That's telling you that you have been cast out of your own country.
Right. Tell it how it is. Unless you got plans of going to, you're traveling. Then you might want to look at somebody overseas. But, other than that, some people
Well, before you buy a plane ticket, why don't you get yourself an apartment? That's always a good place to start.
Before you get a plane ticket, you need to get yourself a passport, nigga.
And you need to have an address for it to be delivered.
I'm sure you can pick it up from the post office or some shit. Sure you can.
But you're running from warrants, aren't you, Super Saiyan Jim? Haven't you got a few warrants out on you? Yeah? for beating up girls, young girl, that
5-year-old
15-year-old girl, and that 5-year-old child boy.
You see, he didn't want to answer the questions. Did you notice? And that was nice at first. You know, I said, first nigga. Stop it. Right?
Nice
I was like, first nigga, you can't answer the question. Let's go with the 5-year-old first. What happened? Nothing, just lies. Like, bitch, shut up. Stop fucking lying. Like, do you know who you're talking to? Like, I don't know. So answer again, like, what happened? Lies. I was like, this guy was just, I was getting more angry every time I heard a lie. You understand? I was getting more angry.
You had him shook, as they say in America. He was all shook.
Bitch, lying ass bitch. Blood.
And then he ran. He must have seen me come on the panel and then run because he knew he couldn't deal with me.
Yeah, going nowhere. I could hear him saying something in the background while I was talking. I could hear something. So I just amped up my voice so I couldn't hear it and carried on. You know. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear if the guy can't. I've done the same treatment with Tommy, you know. Mm-hmm. And I said Tommy beforehand, I said, any lie you do, I'm just gonna shut down your show. I'm gonna overtalk you. I'm just gonna cut you out. I said that to Tommy. Doing the same thing with Tommy. You understand? Mm-hmm. And you're working for Tommy, right? But you ain't learned your lesson. You haven't learned from mistakes. Clown. Stupid ass. Pedo. Straight up, well, listen, what happened when you put your hands on that 5-year-old Jimmy? Huh? What happened, really? Really, what happened? What drove you to doing that, Jim guy? Huh? I would slap your mom 19 times for that act, you know. Just for that one act, I would slap your mom in the face, you know. You dumb bitch.
And when you say, Super Saiyan Jim, Seven, go to Jedi first. Fuck you. Go to Styles first. Because Styles is waiting for you and Styles will beat your ass. Don't deliver cat food to Styles. Don't run away. Knock on his door. Stay there. So when he opens the door, he's gonna get bang. Yeah?
Jimmy, I tell you what, I make a promise. I'll make sure your mom is the first ever woman I've ever hit. You understand? Don't like it, innit? Don't like it if someone talks about putting hands on your mom, innit? Don't sound nice, does it? I wonder how that little 5-year-old felt, blood. How did that little 5-year-old feel, bro? Huh? How did the 5-year-old girl feel, man?
It was a boy.
Oh, boy. It was a boy. You sure?
5-year-old boy.
Okay.
And a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, I know about but I'm talking about the 5-year-old that he, you know, I know about the 15-year-old. He groomed the 15-year-old and then started to date her. So that's what I'm trying to say. He was teaching this little baby how to get right on his things. You know what I'm saying? The question is, right? When did he first start touching her? That's the question. At what age?
Well, no, I think
the police found out about the 15 at 15, right? At the age. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, the police found out the reason we know about this shit happened at the age of 15. That's when the police found out, right?
Yeah.
But how that don't mean he met her at that age. He could have met her a year ago. You understand? So I want to know when he had sex with her first time.
Wasn't he the guy that was buying her shoes online and buying her gifts online?
I have no clue. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't
he was
know.
buying her gifts online.
You see?
And you know, what I'd like to know is why are you approaching 15-year-old? Or I think the girl was 14 at the time and 15 when it all came to a head. But what I want to know is why Super Saiyan Jim thinks it's okay to sexually groom a child. Did he think he could get away with it because he was touched as a child? See, it's another one that was touched as a child. They touched as a child and then they touch other kids.
Touch on, yes. Even Hassan Campbell said that. The famous words of Hassan Campbell: when you get touched as a child, you go on to touching other child, like you go on to touching others. You touch other child. That's what he said. I understood it when he said it. So this is where I've got these clowns, right where I've got them with my hands around their throat. Literally, You understand? I know if they've been touched when they was younger, they go on to do it more. I mean, they go on to do it as they get older or whatever, or be grooming.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I know they're still in that same kind of lane. That's why they run when I touch on these subjects.
And if he wants to deny that he was touching on kids, okay, let's just pretend that that's the story. Why is he friends with someone that is a proven child groomer and paedophile? Random.
You know,
it's because they're all in the same dirty bucket. That groomers find groomers. Sexual deviants find each other, swap pictures. I mean, Random loves to swap pictures of her child. And I'm sure that excites Super Saiyan Jim. He is a sexual deviant, a child groomer, a child sexual predator. End of. There's nothing he can say to disprove it when the evidence is out there.
I only pray the next time somebody runs into him, you know what I'm saying? I'll even take the punishment, bro. Say that Seven told you to do it. Say Seven told you to do it. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Say Seven paid you to do it. You understand? Say that. If it helps you out, say that. But do it.
Mm-hmm.
You trust me, you'll feel good afterwards. You'll feel good, man. You won't be upset every day, worried. No, you'll feel good. It's not like you've done anything wrong, right? Say it again.
Death to all child groomers.
For real. There's no lane for that. None whatsoever. No lane for it.
No.
Remove it instantly. And I will always preach it to the day I die.
When child groomers say, oh, but I was touched as a child, I don't buy the argument, oh, because I was touched, that's why I touched other people. No, if you know the damage it did to you, the fact that you're repeating that damage onto another innocent person, that makes you a predator. Doesn't make you a victim, makes you a predator.
Damage goods.
So you need to not be here. Whatever that looks like, you need to not be here. And anyone that sides with Super Saiyan Jim, in my mind, they're a sexual deviant too. It's that simple.
I tell you what you do, America. You see, the next time you have an election and stuff, right? Vote for the person that's talking about changing the law, higher sentences for sex offenders.
Yep.
Vote for that.
Yep.
Vote for that. And that's when you start doing something. That's when you'll start waking up. Do that. Do that. I mean, I'm gonna do that in this country if that ever comes along. Trust me, I'll promote it. Jump on that bandwagon. I'll be singing that song. We don't need these people around, man.
The difference is, though, is when we know that there's a child groomer or a sexual predator around in the UK, things happen to that person.
Trust me.
I mean,
trust me. But remember, it's different here. It's different here, though.
Yeah, but I know, but that's why we're more advanced. Because when people know there's a child, listen, let me tell you something, right?
Dead man walking.
Right, let me give you an example.
Dead man.
I have a house in London that I do Airbnb from, right? But before I did Airbnb, I was staying there. And there came a situation where a young girl, she was about 15, actually, walking home from school, some guy approached her and tried to drag her into the forest, not the forest, the park, right? And she screamed, and luckily someone heard, right? Now, this guy was trying to attack and rape this young girl, black girl, right? Trust me, the neighborhood, the people that heard her screams that came out of their house, and it was like 4:30 in the afternoon on a weekday, a school day, 20 neighbors came out of their house and beat this guy up. This guy was screaming and begging for people to help him. And about 20 neighbors, men and women, were kicking, punching, and fighting to get to this guy. Obviously, the police were called. It took the police 45 minutes to get here. By the time the police came, this man was just covered in blood. I think somebody had stood on his leg. He was properly hurt. That's what people do in the UK when you try to attack a child. When we get our hands on you, we beat you. We don't turn a blind eye, close the door and be like, oh, not my problem. No, we come out, even though these people didn't know the girl, weren't friends with the family, just ordinary people were like, we don't stand for that. And they beat this guy. No charges were pressed against the people that were fighting this guy. But yeah, this guy got charges pressed against him and he went to jail and it was in the papers. So that's the difference between us and America. Yeah. When you touch on a child.
And got fucked up again in jail.
Yeah, probably. I don't know about that. I just know what happened to him.
Once they would have found out his sentence, he would have got fucked up again. Exactly. Trust me. Trust me.
But I'm just saying, ordinary people, we don't have guns here, right, as such. Yeah. Obviously, there are guns here, but, you know, these are regular people living in their house, mums, dads, whatever, granddads, grandmums, were beating this guy up because we don't accept someone trying to rape or touch on a child or a female. It's a no-no. And when I say this guy was fucked up, they had to call an ambulance and you could see the blood in the road from how badly he'd been fucked up. So that's the difference, Super Saiyan Jim. If you were to come to the UK and touch on a kid, you would get fucked up.
You'd get fucked up and then Seven would arrive and finish you off. Right there. No more heartbeat, no more pulse. You understand? That I'm just making you know, if it was me that catches you, let me put out this message. If I ever find out about a pedophile, what I would do, I'm not walking away with a heartbeat, with them having a heartbeat. I'm not, because they're gonna do it again. Or maybe I should just chop off their fucking dick. That's what I should do. Fuck them up and then chop off each and every one of them. Chop off their dick. Let them either bleed to death, or if they make it, then they ain't gonna do that again, are they?
Just torture. These people don't survive prison. And the people that have done serious stuff, you know, so to the extent when they are released from prison, they have to get a whole new identity. They have to live in a whole different part of the country. Because when people know what they've done, people want to fuck them up.
Super Saiyan Jim, listen. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bitch boy. Like, real talk, I don't know what kind of rules and regulations it is over in America, blah, blah, blah. But listen, I'm God, my nigga. I can only pray that a nigga like me puts hands on you, my nigga. I can only pray that a nigga like me jumps into this internet shit, hears your talk, and don't like it, and then finds you. You understand? I can only pray on that day, because if I was to do that, blood, like I'm saying, blood, listen, without getting too gory with it, blood, I'm telling you, your heart would stop beating. And I'm going to leave you in your car on fire, blood. You understand? Make it look like a car crash, nigga. Do you know how... Listen, I'm going to say this one more time. Do you know that you could easily remove this nigga from the planet? He hasn't even got a fixed house.
Exactly. He could go missing.
You could just remove him from the planet. Make it look like a car crash. All sorts of things. My God.
No one would know. No one would know because he's got no fixed abode.
Weak. That's a simple mission. That's light work.
You're like a 35-year-old man living in your car. What does that say about you? What kind of life have you had that you're living in a car? Clearly you don't work if you live in your car. Come on. Come on. Super Saiyan Jim, don't do it to yourself. And you want to quote random as a reliable source? Oh, please. Weak. Do you know what? This channel, right? Your channel 7. The reason why people hate you and me so much is because we speak the truth and we laugh at the same time.
Yeah,
you know? These people are miserable.
Mm-hmm.
They're just miserable. You know? When you measure them, just measure them on the basics of life. They don't have it. I mean, listen, when I shit, I go to the toilet. When Random shits, she shits in a bag.
Stop playing games. Make me spit out my smoke, then I was just about to take it back. You're lucky. If I would have took that back, I would have been like, I would have been coughing up right now, you know.
Did I slip a one-liner in there?
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I just put it into my mouth, like I draw back on it, like, but I never took it back. It was there in the mouth, and you said that, and it spat it straight out. Straight away. Trying to make me choke.
But it's the truth. All they can do is come up with lies. Oh, Seven collects child porn. Child porn that you sent him of your own child.
Seven collects. What's all this? What is it? Seven. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you hearing it? Right? Seven collects child porn. So the pictures she sent me of her son, she's calling it porn. You do know that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, America, are you understanding that? I hope you are. I hope you get that right there.
What's she saying? That you snapped.
So when she sends these same pictures to people, other men, it's child porn, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So she's sending them porns of her son, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And she's not a groomer. Okay, let's go. No. She's a shop assistant. She sells the goods, right?
So what she's trying to say is that you went to her house in London, you climbed up the drain pipe like Spider-Man and took pictures of her son through the window. Is that what she's trying to say? Because from my recollection,
because the videos that I've got, I can hear she's talking to her son.
Yeah,
the videos that I've got.
Videos too. I've got videos. I've got videos.
Do you think I should? Do you think I should blank out the son? Do you think I should blank out the son, right, and upload these videos?
I think you should do one, but cover.
I don't care about the channel. I'm gone this at the end of the week. So like boom, like I could just back to the the pictures, make sure the son's not seen, and just so like people can see that
you should. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because what's she going to say then? That you climbed up the drain pipe and took the video through the window?
Right. Huh? And I'm standing inside the house with her, holding the camera while she talks, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So in front of her,
this is why they hate me, because I make them look real life lame. You understand?
That's what makes it
real
funny.
Life lame. You understand?
That's what makes it funny, because it's like they're trying to push a narrative that even someone in an asylum will say that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You're sending me pictures and videos of semi-nude son, and she's calling that child porn on the internet.
But my pictures, my son's pictures, get me? And she's not collecting. She sees that I'm collecting pictures of what? Child porn. Yeah. And what's she doing with the pictures of my son? What's she doing with that?
Oh, but she said she's putting it on the dark web for men to masturbate to.
You see, so she knows all about the dark web and where to send these pictures, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She's probably already got what's it called?
And that's why her kids were removed, because
she's fully invested
because of child grooming, grooming, neglect, and abuse. Those were the 3 grounds your kids were taken away. 6 of them, by the way. 6.
You know, when she said she was working, right? To me, she was probably taking child picture porn shots of her son.
Well, we do have the video of her saying, wake up, Logan, so your fans can see you. What 10-year-old has fans?
Yeah, your fans. Wake up, your fans. Look, your fans. The little baby's there wiping the cold out his eyes. Like, no, let me sleep. This bitch is there waking him up. Like, oh my God, this ain't true. This can't be true. This can't be true. This cannot be true.
Pictures of her medicating her son so he's drowsy, sneakily putting it in his drink so he falls asleep. So when he's sleeping, what are you doing? Taking pictures of what? Your naked son and uploading them to the dark web. Isn't that why you lost your 6 kids?
Hi, Random. Hi, Tom. Hi,
Tanya.
Hi.
I want to tell you a story. Mm-hmm. This was back in the 80s when I had an English teacher, right?
Uh-huh.
We were involved in a child pornography ring. We didn't know nothing about this. This was like
you did say that before. You have said this, but carry on, let the audience know.
And then there's your man-boy love association, which we have them here in the U.S., but we don't see them. But like I said, we have the sex offenders live here in this country, and you can look up anybody's name who's not supposed to be around children, this or that, and the other thing. But like
Exactly.
I said, we try to get rid of sex offenders. We should get rid of all sex offenders, to be
Yeah, we should.
perfectly frank. You
All
know?
sex offenders should be locked up for life.
Yeah,
Or
they should be,
castrated.
but
Either spend life in prison or be castrated. I want to say
well,
castrated. I don't mean medical castration with a pill.
Yeah.
I mean chop it off castration.
Yeah, I prefer that too, but we don't have that here in this country.
No, but I'm saying that's what we should have.
Yeah, that's what we should have.
So why can't y'all vote for it like over there in America or whatever? Why can't you ask for it to be voted for?
Because you have the ACLU and all these other groups that'll probably protest against it.
Yeah.
And if a representative comes up with that, they throw him or her out of office.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, so they want it to happen, right? So the one people, they America wants kids being touched and women raped, and shit like that, abuse. They want to keep that there. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying. Well, we have a sex offenders list here, but if a representative come up, we should castrate sex offenders and stuff like that. The voters would probably like it, but nobody would want to vote for them.
The people want it.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. Listen. What I'm trying to say is this. So there's been a calling for it, for this to bring in this law, right? Or some kind of law, or higher sentencing, but they've refused it, right? Is that what you're saying? They've refused it. Yeah,
they have refused it because if you put in a law will castrate every sex offender, no Republican, no Democrat would want to vote for it. Okay,
all right then. Okay then. You're talking about castrated. I'm not talking about castrated. I'm talking about life imprisonment.
Yeah, they would vote for it right now, but you know.
No, yeah. Listen, have they called for that before? Have they asked for?
Yeah, I think they've called that before. Yeah, I think they have it in our law, but I can't be 100%. It's in effect.
Well,
right now.
some states of America, you can have sex from the age of 14 when you're a child.
Yes.
So they got to address that first.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. But like you said, you got to have somebody who will be all for it, but you got to be beholden to special interest groups and stuff like that.
Those Mormon states, they consent to sex at the age of 14 as long as they're married. What 14-year-old can get married? That's madness.
Nobody, no 14-year-old can get married. I wouldn't allow that either. I don't
get married at 14. You can date at 14.
No, but I'm saying in some states, right, sex is legal at 14. But those are often Mormon states, and the Mormons don't believe you can get married. I mean, they don't believe in sex before marriage. So that means they would want to argue that 14-year-olds can get married so they can have sex.
That's ridiculous to me.
Of course it is.
It's ridiculous.
Not all girls have periods at 14. That's just starting from that point.
Then I was
still
great.
children. Children.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to say is,
I don't know why it's 14 anyway. It shouldn't be nowhere near 14. It should be like if at minimum, I think 17.
I agree with that statement. 17. I agree with that.
And in the UK, it's 16.
Yeah, our laws here in America is screwed up, Tom. But it depends on who you vote for.
Well, exactly. But remember, back in the olden days, it was dirty old men in power having sex with young people. So that's why those laws are the way they are.
In Georgia with Herschel Walker, where he pays a woman to have an abortion. And that's still dogging him right now. And his son came out. He still had other kids that he wasn't involved in. He still had sex with other women.
Yep.
I wouldn't vote for him. I'm not in Georgia, but people in Georgia, Republicans are sticking by him, which is ridiculous. But I wouldn't vote for him for dog capture.
But I mean, in America, you've got this weird thing: is if someone at 14 has sex, as long as the person isn't more than 5 years older than them, it's not statutory rape. Where for me, it's rape.
Mary Kayla Turner, for example, she was a teacher. She had sex with this kid.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
I think he was 15 or 16 years old at the time, but she was still married.
And she harassed him. She stalked him.
Huh?
She stalked him.
No, she didn't stop him. The judge told her not to see him no more.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is even when the judge ruled to leave him alone, she still stalked him.
Yeah, she still stalked him, and she got arrested.
Having sex in the car with him, and deliberately getting pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
she really.
At that point, she probably loved him, though, innit?
He was a child.
He was a child. The judge
he was an
told
impressionable
Eternal,
child.
Don't come in contact with him.
Yeah.
Or she could find you.
She was a teacher, wasn't she?
Yes, she was a teacher. Yes, and she was married with kids of her own.
Exactly, a position of trust.
Mm-hmm.
Position of trust. So she took a liking to one of her students, and even though the judge said, leave him alone, don't have any contact, she still had contact with him. They met up in cars, had sex, and deliberately got pregnant.
Yep.
Divorced her husband and married him.
What jobs does Super Saiyan Jim have?
Stalker and child groomer.
No. Real talk. I just want to see if
he's never had a job.
Any of them kind. No, listen. I'm trying to see if he's been in a position of trust in it before.
He's never had a job. He's never had a job.
Ever. No,
he's always been hustling.
I'm still trying to find one. I work at
So his mother and his father wasted all that money getting him into Harvard to sound like that.
Harvard. He did go to Harvard.
Harvard University, and all them things there. Like they wasted all that money.
University.
I'll see y'all later.
I'll see you later.
Tanya.
Yeah, like Pam Smart. She had sex with her teacher. She had sex with her student. She told the student, I'm married, but kill her husband, and she got life in prison. But you know what? Our American judicial system has got to be fixed. I don't know if I can fix it. I would if I could run for something, but I don't want to be beholden to nobody. Really, I really
you don't want to be a sovereign citizen.
No, I don't.
Well, Tanya, our system's broke too. I know I say a lot about America, but our system's broke too because we ain't giving them life sentences. Yeah. I would like to see that. I'm gonna try and I don't know, vote for it or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And for real. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna vote in November, so I'll see what I can find out that has the same positions I am. But I would, if I was a politician, I'd run. Everybody probably would vote for me. But
Tanya, Tanya, to change the subject, Daryl. He came to court today in a suit.
I just saw him talking to one of the officers, one of the first
female
responders.
One. The female
one. You know what? He's a waste of space here.
Do you know what he said? He said, "Do you see the person before you? Do they have hair?" She said, "No, it's shaved." So, did you see me shave my head?
You know what? His case is persona non grata at this point.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? This is our judicial system. I'm sorry to Tom. Our judicial system is such a muck. But
Tanya, when you have your next music show, just call it "Don't Drop the Soap."
I'm having it later today.
Just call it "Don't Drop the Soap."
I'm going to. I'll do it on a Friday. I'll do Don't Drop the Soap Friday. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, Laughing Tom, you know what it is? It's a sad state of affairs of our judicial system who can't protect kids from nut job sex offenders, the Man Boy Love Association, and all these organizations that, that are Republican and Democrats or whoever we vote for. They don't do what they say they're going to do, and then they fold like cheap cameras. So that's why I'm so
disenfranchised.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With these people, I may have a learning disability, but I do my best. I keep myself grounded.
You may have a learning disability, but you've got more common sense than these smart folk out there.
Oh, thank you. But I want to say, if we ever had the fireman squad, I vote for that person to have a fireman squad on some of these idiots out here.
I'd stand there and fire the bullet. I'd be like they do in China. They make you line up and 20 guys shoot
like
you.
I said,
I'd do that.
Until somebody fixes our laws and fixes our judicial system, you're going to see more Daryl Brooks in the world and more every other idiot around here. So listen, peaches to all of y'all, and I'm gonna keep myself grounded as I can.
Yeah, you do that, girl. You stay cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right then.
That is
bye.
Peaches.
Peaches.
There's a song by General Levy.
Informer.
Not Informer. incredible, right? And one line is it in the song is the world is in trouble.
Yeah.
I should get that tattooed on my arm. The world is in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, the world is definitely in trouble, you know what I'm trying to say? Because the world is run by the devil.
It's like
Everywhere
touching
you
on
look, the
kids seems
devil's
to be a
running it.
globe.
Wherever the technology is, the devil's there.
Yeah, but touching on children seems to be a global epidemic.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I'm disgusted in every single race, you know. I know we always talk on black and white, basically here, like, you know, but more black. But now the world's doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody, the Chinese, they're all doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're all doing it. Dirty motherfuckers everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, only certain people will heed the message and understand right from wrong. The ones that understand that it's wrong are the ones that are God's people, should I say.
But there's not enough people standing up and saying, stop this, let's make it. Let's make it unacceptable.
Because there's more of them than us.
That's what I'm starting to think.
That's
of them in positions of power. That's what I'm thinking.
There are more
of them in positions of power.
willing to sell their souls than there are willing to keep their souls.
Exactly.
So on that note, we will by the numbers game we will always lose, but it's about strength. Standing 10 toes down. You understand? That's what it's about. You understand? And you will watch some of their crumble because they're kids, they're babies, their minds are fucked up. You know, not all of them. You get me? But that's what it is. You just the mindsets are fucked up. You understand? So
I mean, we've got some bad-minded people here in the UK. We had the young mum that was 21 that went raving for 5 days and left her 2-year-old child to die by itself at home. I mean, we've got some bad cases here, but they're more rare than regular.
Well, it's not even about the red and regular. You know what it is? The numbers game's different. Remember, the UK is the same size as, well, smaller than New York.
Yeah.
So, and look how big America is. If we're only talking about New York, then what about the rest of America?
But don't you think that's odd? Don't you think that's odd that people like Ari and people like Super Saiyan G?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I'm just comparing the numbers, though. You get me? If we're that small and they're that big, then obviously there's going to be more pedophiles over there, and more. You know, they're going to have a range of motherfuckers over there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So carry on, though.
And America's the only country where jail is divided by gang and by color. I mean, what's that all about?
Because well, I can't sit here and explain why there's gangs have always been around. There's always been group activity, you know.
Of course, but when you go to a jail in the UK, they don't go, right, are you from the Birmingham crew, or you from B6, or you from the Burger Boy crew, or you from the Tottenham crew? I don't think they do that over here.
Well, they do. Well, they do. Well, they do. I say they do because
do they do it if people think they're in danger?
I used to always get asked what crew am I from.
Okay.
You know, but it's certain people. Not everybody gets that question. You have to be around that energy. You have to be around them surroundings to hear that kind of talk.
Yeah,
you know?
but in every jail in America, it's divided by race and by gang affiliation. Every jail, every prison. So you've got the Mexicans over there, you've got the Spanish over there, you've got the blacks over there, you've got the white supremacists over there, and they're all divided on the wing.
Well,
by
in
colour
UK,
gang affiliation.
In UK, you're just all lumbered there. But if you're in a set, if you're in a crew though,
then maybe you've been moved away.
Right. If you're in a crew though, they would put you all together. Like so say there was wing 1, wing 2, wing 3. They got burgers in wing 1, Johnson's in wing 2. They would make, and you come into prison and say, "Yo, are you gang affiliated in any way?" Yeah, I'm a Johnny. I'm a Johnson. They're gonna write down. You need to go into number 1. You know what I'm trying to say? We've got to keep you away from number 2. Burgers, look, because you'll get stabbed up and killed over there.
Yeah, and then the jail system is responsible for that, and they don't want that spotlight.
They don't want none of that. They want to get slave money.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want that spotlight, you know. But the point is, if you go to prison in America, that's straight away. Those are the divisions. And then you've got the group that aren't in any gang, so they're all by themselves in a wing together.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2022. For fuck's sake, why are you dividing people up by the colour of their skin? That's just fucked up.
It's always going to be that way, though, to cause hate,
just fucked.
problems. Remember, they're not trying to fix things; they're trying to make problems. Understand? To the government. The government makes out they're trying to fix shit. That's a lie, because they won't make money from fixing things. They make money from problems.
Well, jail is a business in America.
Death.
We don't. Yeah. Oh, and going back to something that Super Saiyan Jim said. Why are you trying to carry on with this big rumor and this big lie that Seven is called Jermaine? Who told you that? Random set up an Instagram page with this name on it, and went in all the chats saying that's what Seven's name was. Seven is not his name, but you believe Random, the woman that lost all her kids, the woman that's schizophrenic, the woman that's paranoid, the woman that's got a colostomy bag, the woman that shows her pussy to people on YouTube, the woman that has sex and who masturbates on YouTube while her husband is next door. You put your trust in that.
You know something, right? only one person on this YouTube streets ever got my name right, and that was a long time ago. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't even acknowledge it, but they got it right. You understand? But that was when I was in the is this the same sector?
Yeah, More Than Hate. That was in those days. But we're talking about Random.
That's random.
And even if you look up that name on Facebook or Instagram, your picture does not come up. Your information does not come up. Someone completely different comes up. So if you can't even do your fucking research, there's even when Seven had an open Facebook page, there was no one in that in his communications said that was his name. So where the fuck do you get that information from, Random? You just made that up based on voices in your head.
I don't understand this girl. I really don't get her. I don't know what makes her tick. Why she does the things she do. She's just weird, yo.
She's not well. She's
weird as fuck.
She needs to increase her medication.
Damn weird. She needs her medication. You need to she needs something, yo. I'm so strange. Hey, on God, I've never met a strange woman like her before in my life.
But people on YouTube give her status, give her props. It's like, do you just look at her life, and that's who you think is a truth teller? That's how I know that they're all full of shit.
Right. You know they're all damaged. You know
exactly.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work this shit out. You know, you really don't. You get me? They just don't understand how energy works. But I've taught them. Now they know how energy works.
They just attach themselves to ratchet, ghetto, multi-personality people, you know, grandmas that should know better and crazies with colostomy bags, and they take that as the truth. They take that as it's madness. I can't relate because I don't I can see there's no credibility.
Nothing there. There's nothing. Listen. I come to this decision or awakening a long time ago. That's why I've been saying I'm leaving soon. Just never got round to it. And over there, made my mind up. I said, you know what? Fuck it. It's that time. Otherwise, I'm still gonna be like loafing around. But at the same time, I'm not trying to make out like I'm running from some shit. No, never that. I'm a handle Jedi. Let me go to YouTube and then I had the message. This is what I was saying to myself. And then the message came through, which was sent to me about Jimmy. And then I went live yesterday. And I already kind of give this explanation yesterday as to why I came live and shit. And I thought I killed two birds with one stone. And now it's like I'm leaving and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like for real though, like, hey.
It's not really going leaving. It's called going dark. Because things are happening in life.
You know, the longer you stay on YouTube, you know how much you miss out there. and life don't stop. It keeps going. It's just boom. It just you miss it so fast.
I know that. That's why people like Ari and Jedi that spend hours and hours in everybody's business on a daily basis, you know, they do not have a life.
They're nobodies. And I'm gonna listen, I would die on my word saying this shit. Jedi and them think they're smart or whatever, because maybe they have some kind of look persona about them where people look at them and think they're somebody's. No, they're not. Listen, I'm from the gutter. I've rised up from the gutter. I've done a lot of dirty in my life and I've done a lot of good. I know people. I'm a people's person. I know people. I can read energy like a motherfucker. It's a gift. Jedi, I've come across your sort so many times, bro. Miss me. I could have you standing there shitting and pissing yourself. Miss me, Jedi. I swear to God, I could have you begging for your life on guard of my son's life. Miss me. You understand? But we go and see how that turns out for you, Jedi. You better hope I'm feeling okay on that day, you know. You better not. Hey, anyway.
And can I just go back to this point, another point that Super Saiyan Jim saying, because you've got sickle cell, you're disabled. You're not disabled. You have a condition that sometimes flares up. Yeah. And whereas Random has a condition that affects her every fucking day of the week because she has to shit in a bag.
So what are they trying to say? What are they trying to say? Something about my sickle cell? Like it's what? Like what?
It's a disability.
Listen, I've said this a million times, and I'm going to say it right now on this live stream. Thank you, God, for giving me sickle cell, but not on the level as everybody else that have to have blood transfusions and shit. I don't have to go through that shit. I just get a little bit of pain when I overdo it sometimes in the gym or some shit. Get me? But I know what my sickle cell people are going through, so I'm repping for them. You understand? That's it. Miss me if you think I'm bed bound. Miss me if you think I'm sitting in my house every day. Miss me. Okay. Don't think that about me, you know.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Don't get it twisted in your head now, because you'll be shocked.
Your sickle cell isn't the type of disability that keeps you from living your life, right? Whereas these people have a mental disability. They're schizophrenic. They hear voices in the head. They think the kettle's talking to them. They think the door is against them. They think the window is letting in vibrations from Wakanda. Do you know what I mean?
Mars. They think E.T.'s knocking on the window.
they have to cover their windows with silver foil to keep the voices out.
Go home. Get me? Don't watch E.T. tonight, you mad bastard.
They can't listen through headphones because they hear echo. They hear voices. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Oh no, don't come to get me. I'm coming to get you. Hello, Karina. My name's not Karina. Hello, Karina. Oh, who's Karina? Karina.
Seriously, Tom. You see any kind of sickle cell comments? Miss me.
No, but they think it's a diss.
I've always looked at sickle cell as a mission in life. Like, get me? Obviously, I used to hate on the fact why I've got it. But then, you know, when you accept it and then you use it to your ability, it's like I used to go gym and
it shows you how ignorant they are. But listen, it shows you how ignorant we are. They are ignorant. They are not Super Saiyan Jim. Pedophile Jim. Jimmy TV, you're a diabetic. That's a fucking disability.
Is the diabetic?
Yes. Every day you have to watch your diet or inject yourself. That's a disability. Ari, you my back. That's a fucking disability, isn't it? That's why you don't work. Random, you can't work because you hear voices. The pen starts talking to you. Kill yourself.
And the body.
Kill yourself. Do you know what I mean? That's a fucking disability. When you go on the airplane, you're fucking
disability
scared you're scared your colostomy bag will explode because of the air in the cabin. You have to
can you drink Coke, Random? Huh? Can you drink any fizzy pops? Anything fizzy? Nope.
She can only eat salmon and rice because otherwise she has the shits all day. I mean, come on, I haven't had any of my colon cut out, any of my stomach, investigated, or my intestines cut, or my arse sewn up. I don't have a bit of my intestine sticking out of my stomach with a plastic bag attached. I don't have any of that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have ADHD. You've got ADHD. You've got autism.
ABC.
You've got schizophrenia. You've got a colostomy bag. Your ass doesn't work. Your stomach doesn't work. You've got a tongue piercing, but you don't give blowjobs. You know,
Good
your
luck,
husband
Jimmy.
doesn't want to have sex with you because he's scared the bag might break. Come on.
Good luck, Jimmy. You see, after that breakdown, what could you do with a woman like that? Though? Like seriously, what could you do? You see, listen, it was I'm gonna have to say this right. I'm gonna have to say it was probably a godsend that Random done the thing she did because it helped me. Because I was actually thinking, I don't want this woman. Look what's wrong with her. She's all fucking. I swear, I'm not lying to you, Tom. This is truth coming out right now. I was thinking, shit. This girl's psycho. She's bad bodied. Nothing in there. How am I gonna get away from her? Like, how am I gonna? And then this whole thing happened. She went and done that shit with my son and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably like a blessing. Like, help me out.
We call women like Random S-bends because like in S-bend in the toilet, there's an S-bend. It's like it's blocked. It's like whatever you put down there isn't going anywhere. It's just sitting there.
Okay.
You know, it's like there's a blockage. If whatever you say to them, it doesn't go through, right? The way that they live their life is stuck. The way that they present themselves is stuck. The way that their bodies are, it's stuck. It's like an S-bend. It's like it goes in, but it can't get out. And that's why you've got
it's like a long shit,
Yeah.
But she can't have that because it goes in the bag. Exactly. So she don't really, the S-bend don't really work for her because her shit is.
But she is the S-bend. She's a blockage. She's a blockage to herself. She's a blockage to her life. Right? The only way she can free up that S-bend is to shit in a bag. And to lie.
Let me ask you a question, right? Once she shits in the bag and the bag's full, right? Does she throw the whole bag away or does she empty it out and reuse it?
No, she. I think they dispose of the bag and they attach a new bag. But sometimes obviously the bag leaks. No, they don't wash it out. Okay. They they throw it out. But can you imagine in your house you've got a bucket full of shit bags because you can't flush down the toilet.
Random and shit bag.
So that means in your bathroom you've got a bin that's full of fucking shit bags.
Shit bags.
Yeah,
that's an idea for a song. That's an idea for a song. But let me say this. This week also, I'm gonna be putting out all the music that I've been making. Yeah. So, but I'm gonna be doing it in mixtapes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm doing it live. I won't be talking to y'all. I'm just gonna be playing the music. So one day it'd be like the Jedi mixtape. One day it'd be like the RE mixtape. One day it'd be like I can't even think who else I've been talking about right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like the Random mixtape. One, you know what I'm trying to say? I want to get all that music.
Is there one for AG? Or is AG excluded?
I've got a couple of songs for her. I've got a couple of songs about AG too, yeah. So her mixtape, and just drop it all out, get all that gone, shown. Otherwise, I've made a lot of music and shit like that for no reason, So I might as well put it out there real quick.
What I want to know, Random, is when you have your avatars, when you go up on panels like African Goddess or Miss Raslin or Ari, why are you showing a picture of yourself 20 years ago? Why don't you show a picture of what you look like now? Because you've got a face like The Mask.
Like who? Lamar?
The Mask.
The Mask?
On the movie with Cher, the guy that they called it The Mask.
Oh, The Mask.
With the long face.
Yeah, the Mask.
Oh, let's not go into the long face.
Oh, you're talking about the back in the day one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She does. See, I've said that before. You see what I'm saying? She's got a face shape like the Mask guy in it.
Yeah,
like,
she has.
She has, man. And she looks like the dog. I think the dog's the best one. I think the dog one is just, and it's not even like disrespectful, but it is a dog.
All right, let me just throw this one disc. Random, why does your face look like a child's drawing?
Let me see if we got the picture audio on it.
I snorted.
It's not away,
So even when we're dissing people, we still have laughter and fun. That's because we have full, happy lives. That's
because we can consciously laugh and feel good about what we're saying because it's truthful. Exactly. You know what I'm trying to say? And not feel bad about nothing and not have to worry about no comebacks or nothing like that. I just worry about the responses. Not worry. I just wait for the responses to
I
see
just
what
wait
they've
to be
got to
doxxed.
say.
I wait
You
to
know
be
what I'm saying?
doxxed because
And
when
that
I
don't
get
happen
doxxed,
often.
but when I get doxxed, then what? Then what will you do? When you call me a bitch, then what? What am I supposed to do? Oh, call me a bitch. Let me run and hide. What?
Ducks laughing Tom. Is that why you put
Yeah,
ducks? Why did the ducks yeah?
allegedly.
Oh my god! And what's happened? You see, listen. Let me tell you something. What happens when people get ducked? Duxing, what used to be right. You know, they put out people's addresses. You hope someone goes around there and pesters them. You know what I'm trying to say? There ain't
Yeah,
no
yeah.
super thing gyms in the UK. You
Mm.
understand? Ain't nobody gonna go to Tom's house and do her anything. So what's the
No.
point? You see how you're fully Americanized, random. You're fully Americanized. You are. You're a dumb, stupid ass bitch.
But when people
You're
talk
stupid.
about coming to your house, you bring up your
Clown.
invisible
I
uncle.
feel sorry for her DNA.
Who's how old is your invisible uncle? 70?
Stupid though. Like she's Americanized. She's
Why
Americanized.
don't you bring your husband or your baby daddy? Is it because they're not interested and because your baby daddy is a drug addict? Is it because Logan's daddy's a druggie?
She's stupid. She's dumb stupid, man. Like,
She's the same as Ari, licking the crack pipe.
like it's gonna do anything. Like random. Are you really that stupid? Like, think about it, random.
She's desperate. She's desperate. She's desperate. She's desperate for attention. She's desperate for friends.
She's
Do
trying.
you remember I told you with the WhatsApp? She said, I've got friends. And she posted, I'll send you the pictures of her WhatsApp friends.
I remember.
6 people that she texted within 1 minute of each other. But there's no responses back. It's just madness. Just you can't win over me because I'm not bothered and I don't have that shitty past. My kids weren't taken away. I've never been done for grooming or sexual deviancy. I don't have people on Facebook saying that I'm an informer, I'm a paedophile, I'm a white supremacy supporter.
Pedophile. You see, that's another topic I want to touch on about these people. It's like what people seem to think I'm stupid about is right. These retards are snitches at best of times.
Yeah, of course they are.
You understand? Like, I've got an inkling feeling if I was to say, yeah, I'm going down to London on this day, boom, boom, boom. While I'm driving, live stream a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm on this motorway. I'm just coming and said, boom, boom, boom. I've got a feeling police will be waiting for me because he's a bitch like that. You see, real niggas don't move the way he moves. When it comes to the UK, I recognize the bitch. Plus, I've seen him in the speaker's corner and how they move around police. You understand? I see it. I know what kind of a bitch boy he is. Y'all can miss me. You understand? That's why. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up from that point on. But hey, Jedi, like I'm saying to you, boy, and I want you to pay good attention to these words. Be ready, man. Be ready, yo. Be ready, because I know I'm gonna just see red. I ain't gonna be like, yo, Jedi, it's me, Jedi. Come on. I ain't doing that, but I'll run up to you and hey, listen, like I'm saying, I'm cracking your skull open, bro. I said that, blood. Get me? You want to talk? I'm a kid like that, blood. I'm cracking your skull open. Whether you lay down and dead there, or you get away with it, a little bit of stitching and shit, and you're all right. You're gonna remember me, nigga. I bet you by the time I'm done with you, you won't be talking to nobody else's kid again, big man. Big man, you bloated up sandwich. See that big this guy looked in the picture yesterday? This guy just looked like he looked like a Hassan Campbell, but all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like the body was just all Hassan Campbell, nigga. Like, get me? You look like Hassan Campbell's arm all over the place, nigga. Fucking clown. Stupid ass. See why you're going to the gym? You're on that running machine, right? You must be on that running machine. You gotta be trying to get rid of something. Get me? I'm gonna make you run though. No, I'm not. You ain't gonna run. You ain't running. You ain't gonna have time to run. But anyway, anyhow. Hey, listen. It seems that I'm the one that has to make examples in this bitch as a leaving present. But it's not for y'all. It's my own ones. You understand? It's my own law. It's the law that won't stand up and you see. Pedos like that, right? I'm gonna call him a pedo. I'm gonna call him a groomer, all that shit. I'm gonna call it him. Since he was promoting people's picks like that, kids' picks, he hits that category. You understand? But like, I think people would have to make real examples out of these clowns, you know. Real examples. You understand? So we go. Well, that's what I'm doing. Listen, I've got my own reasons. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all should hear about it. You know, and when you do, just know who it was in it. Just know that. Get me? And then y'all can run around your YouTube while I'm not around here no more, saying that Seven's a fake still. Y'all are the fakest people on YouTube I've come across. That's a fact. We was never in the same lane. You understand? The only lane we was in was talking. Okay? Facts. Okay? Talky. Okay? Get me? And still, you know what, Tom? Still, when I do shit like this to show people, get me? Right? Nobody's going to pick up on it. They're still going to be scared of the Super Saiyan gyms and all this shit. They're all going to be still faggot life. You understand? Well, I'm not doing it for them at the end of the day. My own wants, you know. Jedi, you're a clown. In fact, let me talk about Jedi for a bit right now. Switching up. Get me? Jedi, you're a bitch boy. I'm sure I made a song on Jedi. Did I make a song on him recently? Now listen, I haven't heard this back yet, yo. So if it sounds shit, it sounds shit. So I'll play it right now. Oh, before I do, nah, in fact.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Bitch boy told him to cut off his dreads and he did. He's a bitch boy told him to cut off his dreads and he did. He realized he's come up to against a true Jamaican, and he ain't nothing but a true fakan. Come to England on a boat, him a joke, had the cock in him throat. Lollipop, that's how he like it, never stop. He jumps up and down and talks a cop in the YouTube. And a real life. Jedi, last thing y'all told next month. And when you see his style, he look like a Peter Pan. Tight up, bitch ass nigga, looking like a fat donut. I swear to God, I makes me wants to. No, like that, man. Actually, I don't know why I uploaded that. That was a mistake. Oh, but what I do want to show real quick, like, yo, Vic Damone. I've got a video I want to show you, yeah? I was going to unlock it. But I'm going to play it now for the first time. But, like, I want to explain it to y'all real quick. In fact, I already explained it in the video, so I don't have to play. I don't have to say anything now. I'm going to press play real quick. Hey, yo. Vic Damone, like, this is my TV recommendation screen, right? Look at your feed. If I highlight any one of the videos, it will show like a few seconds. Look at your one, bro. It looks like you're doing something very suspect right there, yo. Like, why has it just done that? You know what I'm saying? Why has it highlighted you? You know what I'm saying? Looks like you're, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I just wanted y'all to see that, you know what I'm saying? Real quick, like, that's crazy though. That's crazy though. Got his head off the screen, munching on something. You know what I'm saying? Not homo. But it looks homo. It looks very much so. But anyway, I just thought I want to catch a screenshot of this or whatever and bring it to your attention. You have to be careful what kind of movements you display on YouTube, because look what before me. Vic Damone giving the bone. Yo, anyway, shout out to Vic. You know what I'm saying? And blesses y'all. But you have to be careful what you do when you're showing yourself, because look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right? Let me zoom it in a bit more. Yo, Vic, you know that looks suspect, right? Look at that. It looks like you. Hey, let's get off this subject because Anyway, we know it's a joke. We know Vic ain't gay or anything like that. But yeah, that angle. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me try and keep my hands straight. That angle right there just looks suspect. So be careful what you do on YouTube, people. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Anyway, it's your boy 7 out. Peace. What you got to say about that, Tom?
That's one big bit of gum he's chewing.
You know what it is? You see, whenever I highlight something, right, it will play like 3 seconds or whatever, looping it.
Yeah, loop.
You know what I'm saying? It's just funny how it done that to. I mean, you have to be careful. You have to be careful showing yourself and doing certain actions. You have to be careful.
You're gonna give the haters. You're gonna give the haters ideas now.
But I thought it was funny. I thought, let me just make a little video just so Vic can see it, And I've even titled it Vic. Why you have to watch yourself, yo? You know what I'm saying? You have to watch what you're doing on here.
Sucking on the bone.
You know what I'm saying? Get me? Turn this head just off the screen like somebody. Hey.
I hope you weren't sucking on Super Saiyan Jim's dick, because he loves to give men his dick. Weird man.
Right. Super
weird man.
Jim.
Weird
asking
man.
Truth Freeman, the sucky. That's a weird guy.
Very strange.
Weird, man.
Why would a straight man say, "Are you going to suck my dick?" That's just weird. Clearly, you're not straight if you're even having that thought. And then you're vocalizing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's dangerous, you can tell he messes with kids.
Did you hear about what's his name? That guy, the youngish one that I was talking about, the one that got robbed in the park or whatever by them guys. I've mentioned him once or twice. Gotti. Did you hear?
Oh yeah, Gotti. Well, he's on the down low. What was it? With a trans. Yeah, but
Gotti's, crazy.
But
you see, it all comes out after a bit. It all comes to fruition. You understand?
Gotti's got eyes like a fish. His eyes are always booging.
Super Saiyan Jim. I know you're about that life too, man. You see, when you lie, hey, let them give him one more truthful statement, but they're not gonna listen and they're gonna fall into the trap one day. But listen, you see, when you be truthful and you just openly admit that you're some kind of way, bisexual or whatever, no demons follow you. But why you come to YouTube, getting into people's business, being messy, the demons are gonna follow you, and at some point, that information is gonna come out.
Well, to be honest,
at some point.
To be honest, I was less bothered by Gotti's trans women issues than his dancing. His dancing had me like, what the fuck? That itself was a crime against black people. What was that? Epileptic fit dancing? What was that?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of dance that was. That's crazy.
I had to watch that several times, and he was like really in the spirit of it. I was like,
his arms swinging that.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? What was that?
Yo, Gotti, it don't really look good. Tall men doing that move right there. It don't. It looks like you're trying to swap flies or something, nigga.
It looks like you're trying to dry your woody by shaking your hips.
Then he threw his top over his head and started doing it. I was like, what are you doing? He was just showing out for his fans. He was showing out.
No wonder you're showing your willies to trans women. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
This is what I'm saying, though. You gotta understand something, though, Tom, man. A lot of them are like that, They are, man. They're sneaky like that. They're really sneaky.
And then DL, down low.
Trust me, there's a lot like that, man. They're sneaky like that.
But these seem to be men that love to just show their willy to random people. That's why they get into trouble, because like when you go on a dating app or on certain types of social media and you're talking to someone of the opposite sex, I very much doubt women are just showing their vaginas or their breasts, whereas
You
men will
know, you
always
know,
send you a dick pic.
you know when you know something's a thing, right? A fashion should have said when you see it in a movie. So say you're watching a movie, right, and there's a couple, right, a
Mhm.
man and woman, and she finds out he's cheating on her
Yeah,
with a man. Then you know it's a thing in America
it's true.
because they actually research things and add it into films. They don't just make up things like
Yeah,
it's
because
commonly things that
well, it
happen.
is
Oh,
many things that happen in films that we think are, oh, that's just a film. Suddenly, look at The Purge.
hmm
That's just a big
right,
film, and then all of a sudden, 1st of January 2023, people in Chicago are getting fucked up.
right, 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 right.
Super
Right, I
7
told
Jim.
you it's a game over there. I see. You see, you know what? I'm just stuck on right. You know what? I can die a good man, knowing that I was blessed with the gift of rightness, knowing what to know, and everything. You know what? Whatever, just whatever. I'm gonna
Super
make
Saiyan
myself have
Jim,
a.
this is my prediction for you. My prediction is on the 1st of January, you find yourself in a broken down car in Chicago.
Listen, Super Saiyan's gonna be nowhere near Chicago. Nowhere near Chicago on that date right there. Nowhere near.
He's
You
going to
understand?
swerve left. I'm going left.
You know what I'm saying?
People are going to get. It's been all over the news. People say people are getting fucked. Just imagine you live in Chicago, you've got your house, and you got, you come home and find some random stranger sleeping in your garden in a tent. Before, you could call the police so they'd remove them. Now, this person's got rights. They can just sleep in a tent in your garden, and the police are not going to come
But why
and
would you
remove
want to
them.
do that when you can? Why would you want to do that when you could just wait in the house for them to come and then either kill them or whatever, do
No,
whatever you want to do to them?
but
You
what
don't
I'm
have to go
saying,
in their garden. You could just take over that on that
exactly,
day. On
trespassing.
that
Yeah,
day, you can do what you
exactly,
want to do.
exactly. Chicago, Chirac is getting fucked up. That's a
Right?
test. That's a test city. What happens in Chicago will happen all in the other 51 states in America. Trust me, they will follow through.
Not all of them, just the ones they want. They don't want to be. They don't want around.
And I bet they're attacking more black people
I
than
bet
white
you the ones
people.
with mostly black people in.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they come to a hood near Jim soon.
Go to Detroit, bang
But
bang.
you know, Jim just drive away and go somewhere else and park up and sleep. You know. So Jim can always dodge that firework, right? It just drive away.
Yeah, he's got a blue car as well now. He's working on, so he's gonna have like a winter home and a summer home. He's
Right.
gonna have the red car for summer and the blue car for winter. Yeah, he's got options now. Should I sleep in the red car or the blue car? Red light, blue light, red light, blue light.
That'd be good, right? If Jimmy was there driving along and someone hit him from the back or someone's hit him from the back, like car crash kind of thing, yeah. Boom.
Uh-huh.
Jim gets out the car, you know what I'm saying? The guy gets out the car, right? They start to have a discussion and the guy recognizes Jimmy from the YouTube and fucks him up. That would be a golden ending.
Do you know?
I'm trying to think right now. How do you catch Super Saiyan Jim if he hasn't got a house? Where do you find Super Saiyan Jim? Where does he normally park? Does he park outside the McDonald's every night?
Yeah, Walmart in the car park.
You know what I'm saying? He probably does it. He probably, if he lives in a
Yeah,
car, right, then he's
yeah.
gonna park somewhere where there's free internet.
Well, he better be careful that African Goddess doesn't see him as an asset because she likes guys that fuck in cars. So he might be next on their list.
I don't know. Look, African Goddess.
But saying that, African Goddess is way too old for Super Saiyan Jim. He likes them below the age of consent.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Jim likes babies.
Yeah.
You know, he goes for babies. 2 examples.
That's why he's so close to Random, because she can send all her child porn to him and he's gonna love it.
Can you imagine if them two hooked up? They go out
They
every
probably
week
have
and
hooked up.
kidnapping people's kids. I could actually imagine them two getting married and then seeking out people's kids every weekend.
Yeah. So that's what they do, clearly.
Because she can't have kids. He might want a kid with her, yeah.
Do you know what's really strange about Random?
So they plan to go and kidnap somebody else's kid.
Shall I tell you what's something really strange about Random? She's following like 11 people. No, she's got like 11 people following her. She's got 13 posts, and yet she's following 313 people.
She does what?
She's following 313 people, but she's only got 11 people following her on Instagram. So I know exactly what you're doing on your Instagram. I know that you're trying to spread lies about me and Seven. Let me catch you in one of those lies. And when I've got the definitive evidence, Random, things are going to blow up for you. Just giving you a word of warning. Is that why you don't go out in your garden so much these days? Because you know that I know where you are. Mm-hmm.
She don't go out in the garden so much. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, like she knows that I know whereabouts she is. Is that why you're taking a hiatus from YouTube?
So she's trying to dox you because she knows where you are.
No, she can't dox me because she doesn't know anything about me. But what I'm trying to say is, since she knows that I have a very good idea of whereabouts she is, she's taken a hiatus from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
She got into hiding again. You just jump on panels, but you don't show in chat rooms because you know that I know. Every time you type in the chat room, I get an alert. How is that, Random? Interesting, huh? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
How many people there? How is she always on YouTube? Or is she always chatting away? So every time she sends a message to somebody, you get an alert.
Yes, like if she's chatting on someone's show.
So how often? Huh?
She's not doing that. She hasn't done that in the last 2-3 weeks.
So she hasn't been on no one show in 2-3 weeks.
No, she's been on the panel, but not chatting in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Because now she's get clever. Now she's changed her name in the chat, but still uses Miss London on the panel. But I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it because Seven and I know too much about you, Random?
Dead body, bitch.
Yeah. Is it because Hillingdon Social Services are watching your child and your behaviour, and you're not allowed to be on social media in case you lose your son? Random isn't allowed to be on social media because if she does, she risks losing her son.
She don't care about her son. That's why she's here.
Yeah, but her son is what she gets benefits for. So if she doesn't have her son, she's fucked.
So she gets money from her son, and not
she gets money from the government because she's unemployed for her and her son. Yeah, so her son's carer. Yeah.
So she'd be sending donations to YouTube, her son's money.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, she's a tramp.
But more importantly, when she was reported to social services, just because she didn't come on here talking about it, it doesn't mean they didn't take action. And they looked into your social media, didn't they, Random? They looked into your social media, didn't they? Because somebody, who I won't mention, somebody gave them your social media names and access to your accounts, as in the links to your accounts. And they saw that you were posting things on Instagram about certain people that was absolute lies. And they saw that you had been sending pictures of your son semi-dressed to people, didn't they? And you called it child porn. And they found that very strange, didn't they? And that's when you were under investigation. And that's why you took a hiatus, wasn't it? while they did their investigations. Hmm? And you were like,
Oh, so you're talking about the first charge thing.
Sorry, say that again.
Or is this recent, or is this you talking about before?
This is about when you spoke to them, and when I spoke to them, and when someone else spoke to Hillingdon Social Services.
Okay. Keep talking.
So I'm just saying that. So you went very quiet about that. Oh, it's all lies. They said Seven's a groomer. No, they didn't. They looked at your court case, and what did they say? They said that you had to be under supervision with your child because the school raised concerns about the child wanting to kill himself, you not acting appropriately, you not collecting your child from the school, making the drug addict father collect the child from the school, and then all the threats and things you've been doing on social media. What happened? They had a big meeting with your GP, your psychiatrist, the medical team, your son's mental health team, the school, the police, all to talk about your behaviour. Remember that, Random? And why did they move you? They moved you because they felt there was a real threat to your safety because me, and other people knew where you lived.
So she was complaining. So obviously they never just got up and suggested that. So she was complaining. She must have got in touch with them and saying her life's being threatened.
Yes.
At this address. They've got my address and all this. I need to move.
Because I'm a child groomer. Because I'm a paedophile supporter. Because that's why you got your kids taken away. They were scared that people knew where you lived.
Right. Hey, listen, we need their address, man. So they can move her again. So we're gonna keep making them move her. No. We're gonna do that. I need their address, and I need it this week. I want to put it out.
So Super Saiyan Jim, be careful who you side with. Yeah.
Now put that there. We're gonna. Shit! You look how me. The good stuff starts to happen every time I want to leave, man.
But I thought you knew all this. I thought you'd put it all together. But now I've just told you what happened. I've given it some time for it to calm down, and then I just bring it up just to remind her. But whatever you say about me, what I know about you is far more dangerous.
Listen. Slow down, yo.
You called me to Ari a lonely old woman that paid her boyfriend for company. Guess what? That boyfriend married me. Yeah? I'm not lonely. I'm not old. I'm very happy. Very loved. Living the best life. What now? What now are you going to say?
And even if you want, she's not dusty.
I live in a clean house, unlike your friends. And guess what? I don't need to have cameras inside my house to prove I don't harm my children. Yeah? Yeah. So we know why you moved. Because you are a child predator and a paedophile and a groomer. And that's why social services told the council as a matter of urgency to move you because they were scared for your safety. Yeah? Yeah? And because your behavior had put your own self in danger. That's why you got the supervision order. Yeah? So don't carry on, Random. I got my connections. You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself.
She's so mentally retarded. You know what she said to me when I met her on here, right? She was like, she had to get away from that sector, from them people, right?
Yeah.
You know, Monty and them, because but she meant that she had to get away because she didn't want to be in that life no more. They were running her down, disrespecting her. Look how much shit we've said about her and shit, but she still seems to be around talking shit. She stopped talking shit about Monty. So, I need to find out exactly what Monty knows. You understand? Because she's still around doing her shit with me, and the whole kid. right? I want to know because obviously there's something we're missing. There's some
Well, the
information that
thing,
we haven't found out, right?
well, the thing is, right? I've been thinking about this. If I want to put information out, I can't put it on YouTube because it'll just
I
get
would.
taken down.
Why?
It'll
Why?
get taken down within 5 minutes
Yeah, no, but then they take it down.
because of the content. But I want people to see the content. Do you know what I mean? I've got to figure out a way how I can.
You put up a disclaimer. You go to Google and you look at all the disclaimer photos about. Listen. You go to Google and you look at you put in disclaimer, whatever it's called, right? And then you go to pictures, press pictures, and you'll see all the like title pictures that they've got. You can just download yourself.
I can't. But this
and
is
then
court
pick the right
stuff.
one.
But this is court stuff. This is court stuff.
Yeah, but are you taking it to court?
No. This is her court stuff.
Yeah,
this is her affidavit. This is why.
But you can say, yeah, all right. There's ways to show things, though. There's ways to go around things.
Yeah, but I want to have it. I want hundreds of people to see it. Not, I want everyone to see it, and then I want to see her reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could just read it out.
I don't know. I have to wait for her to go on the panel. Maybe I don't know. But I have to figure out a way that I, can show.
You can just read it out. No, you have to show the paper, do you?
Yeah, but you know what people like on YouTube? Unless they see it, I want them to grab pictures of it. Do you know what I mean?
Trust me, if you're reading it out, they're gonna believe it. People can tell when someone's reading something, therefore, making something up.
But anyway,
I know what you're saying, though.
But that's her situation. So I'm just saying that's her situation. So random. You can fool people in America because they're low IQ. You can't fool us.
Listen,
yep.
I'm saying just like whatever. I don't know what an affidavit is, right?
Affidavit is when you make a sworn statement that what you're saying is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Okay.
And
I got what you can do.
Listen.
Get like an app where you can alter it, right, with colors or some shit.
Okay.
So when they might see it in black and white, they might see it in, you know what I'm saying? And you can just do that. You can just do that. Put like a faded color or something over it, or black and white, or I don't know, and just do it that way. You know what I'm saying? And then you can put your own little logo in the corner or something, just to make it look like it's your content.
But the thing is, when it's about a child, I could then be taken to, I could get in trouble. So that's why I've got to be careful how I do it.
Send me this video, this whatever.
It's not video. It's just information about her court case. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what is it? Is it actual paperwork?
It's conversations between people from like what happened, if you see what I mean.
So is there any way you can send that to me?
I have to get it from them to send to you, yeah.
However you want to do it. Well, I'm just saying, if you want to send it to me to do it, then whatever,
but obviously I don't want to get people in trouble, those, professional people, do you know what I mean?
Listen, you're thinking too deep into it, and the fear like you're gonna get locked up, like it's some Queen documents. It's not that important, trust me.
Put it like this. Let's just say hypothetically, one of the people was a social worker involved in the case. Do you see how sensitive that would be?
Yeah, well, as long as you don't mention the name.
Yeah, but the question is, can the information be led back to them?
As long as you don't mention the name.
We'll have that conversation offline.
Yeah, but okay, but just remember this: as long as names ain't mentioned in it, get me? You know what I'm saying?
The information is specific to that person.
I will make sure no names are mentioned besides her. I'll be like, Doctor number 1 or Doctor number 2 said this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But anyway, so random. Just don't spread lies about Seven, because it's just gonna harm you.
Let's just fight it back, but go harder.
I'm just saying, just don't spread lies about it. Don't put batteries and Super Saiyan about Seven. Just don't, because you're gonna look stupid when it all comes out about you.
Yeah, but she won't learn. You know what I love and hate about you? You know what I love and hate about you? Or should I say hate? The way, well. The way you would say something so nice like that, Get me? You shouldn't. You should torture the motherfucker. Just give him torture bars. You get
But it
me?
is torture.
She's been told that all her life. Come on, man, you can do better. By people in real time and also on the YouTube streets. Trust me, she's been told it many times and she hasn't took heed. This is punishment journey from now on. You understand? Yeah, go on. You interrupt me. Go on.
What I was going to say, but Seven, don't you think I very nicely shared with the public why she moved home?
Because I've never told anyone why she moved home.
Did you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I snuck that in, passive aggressive, random. I know why you moved your home was because of what you did in the past and what you did to Seven. That's why you moved.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna
stop. That's like an arrow to her to say.
But you know what though? All right, random. You know why that shit is kind of slowed down? Is because I took my attention off you in a way. You understand? But now I find out you still on my son like that. You understand? I'm gonna have to speak to the social services again. Okay, random. You understand? And I'll be like, yo, I haven't spoken about this girl in a long time. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the hey, I can even say that I ain't got the content no more. RE flagged the channel. So they can't say, look, he said this on this day. They can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? So but like I haven't spoke about random in a long time, you know what I'm saying? She's still running about my son.
I'm the one that's brought it up because, because I brought it back up because Ari threatened to post pictures, or she posted pictures and threatened to have a show about it. She posted pictures in the notification, but she never went live about it. So she was very smart not to do that because Ari's argument is, I don't talk about people's kids. Well, I might not agree with you. The point is, right, I haven't forgotten what you did to Seven's son. And as a mother, I am biding my time.
Pause. When did this, why are you talking about now? Who was going to start a show about my son? And when was this?
Oh, really? That was months ago. I told you about that. Months ago.
I thought you were saying this was recent.
No.
My blood was boiling right then.
No,
my blood recent. Was boiling right then.
No, nothing recent. But it just because you had Super Saiyan Jim on the show and he quoted Random's information, it just reminded me again. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. So anyway, it's just. But as a mother, just because the father has gone silent on the matter, it doesn't mean as a mother I've forgotten it. Because that was fucked up.
You know what it is? Yeah, I guess it kind of did go silent. You know what it is, though? She's a piss stain, yo.
Yeah, she is.
I just think of shit, literally, when I think of random. Like, literally, though. Get me? Like, what more can I say about that? This, I don't even know. Right now,
it's old news. Yeah, it's old news.
It's not old news. No, it's not. It's not old news because it's still present. But I'm just trying to say, I like right now, stuttering. I don't even know what to say about this bitch. You get me? Like, I don't know what to say about her no more. Like, not that I want to stop talking about her, not in that kind of sense. But I've said everything from heaven to hell about this woman.
Yeah,
everything. You understand? And like, I was like, get me? And she's still running about doing it. It's like, is this woman in love or something? Is this girl's mental? This girl needs to be put down like a retarded dog.
But my point is that even if she said nothing about you or nothing about me, I can accept that. The fact is, she did what she did, and that's unforgivable, and that's why I won't forget it. So whenever I get a chance to do something about it or say something about it, I will, because one day she has to pay for what she attempted to do to your son. End of.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right. Trust me. Listen. Trust me. Don't see. I don't want you to get my words wrong. That's the thing. Like I left her alone. No, we always mention her here and there. She's always there. She's one on the list to be. You know what I'm trying to say? Struck down. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I just, you know what it is? Like, she's a pedo. She's all that. You understand? She sold her kids to her friends while they were drinking liquor in the house. She was getting fucked
Exactly.
in the bedroom and they were
Yeah.
touching on her kids.
Exactly.
We know
Yeah.
the truth,
Yeah.
Random. You understand? You're going to get punished too.
Yeah, exactly.
You will get punished too, Random.
But I
I'm
don't
just
want you to feel
surprised you're still alive,
comfortable.
Random. Honestly, you've got nothing in your body, Random. I'm surprised you're still alive.
I don't want her to feel comfortable in her new house.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
We'll put out her address. We'll put out her address. We'll even get in touch with the council. Her whatever, and we'll say, listen, we heard you got a paedophile living at this address.
Exactly.
Get her out of this address right now before that house gets burned. Put down the phone and see if they try and move her. We're gonna keep her moving until the move her out of the UK to America. All right, that's the mission.
Maybe that's why
you're making me want to stop on YouTube for a bit longer, man.
Maybe
you gotta
that's
see
why.
certain things.
Listen, maybe that's why Super Saiyan Jim's got 2 cars, one for him, one for Random.
That's listen, serious, man. I'm down for that shit. I'm down for that shit, yo. Get me? I want to do as much dirty, good work, obviously, but dirty work, you know what I'm saying? This week as possible.
We're gonna do our own purge. One by one. We're gonna do our own purge. The UK purge will happen at some point.
We can make it. I can't believe America actually saying that. I mean, not America like that. I mean, Jim, Super Saiyan Jim. This nigga has no fix the bone home. You understand?
Exactly.
This nigga's in a car and people are scared of him. They're scared of this guy. This guy could get removed off the face of the planet and no one would bat an eyelid.
Exactly.
That's how you know they're not street work. They're not. I don't know.
Yeah, but do you know what? Super Saiyan Jim is a sovereign citizen. He doesn't exist, and he doesn't believe in crime. So that's why he's perfect target.
Scared about. Maybe that's what they're scared of. They think he's like a James Bond kind of thing.
Yeah. He's a perfect target. He can be removed and nobody would know.
Trust me. But they don't understand that in their minds. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't get that, or maybe they're thinking on the opposite side of it, thinking this man's deadly, like he's driving around, no one.
Yeah, maybe they think
it's the opposite way. It's the opposite.
I think it's because they don't want to be treated like true freemen, so that's what it is. But you know what? Not everybody's got anything to hide. So some people are just going to say, do you know what? We don't need you. And then you're out. Because he picks his targets. He picks his targets very carefully. He doesn't mess with Miss Betty Boop and Stefan.
Why? You really think he would? Do you really think he would?
Just think about it.
He knows he would get knocked out. He knows
exactly.
He knows so. Yeah, he's a pussy like that.
Exactly.
All these niggas, they tried to go at me many moons ago. Selective targeting, like enemies, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Me? I select my fucking when I just go at anybody that fits the description. How is that selective?
I mean,
when it's them that do it, everything they do, they spin onto you to make you look that way.
Exactly.
When it's really them.
But the thing is, notice he doesn't pick RE as a target because she never leaves her house. So he'll never get any info on RE.
Because he's a bitch. You know, they're the scumbag section though. Listen, Artie sleeps on a futon. He sleeps on his car seat. There you go. Okay.
Mother. She could be his mother.
I've got the mic on you.
She could be his mother. She could be his mother.
Oh, he's sexy little slave. Oh, he's sexy little prostitute. Artie's a prostitute, you know, she was pimped. I think Jimmy could pimp her. I think Jimmy could pimp her though, you know.
I think
and make a lot of money.
Right. I think Ari was a prostitute. I definitely think she was a prostitute. Because she's got no education. She didn't pass high school. So what could she do apart from sell herself? Or stand on street corners selling drugs on behalf of other people.
Right. That's all she could do.
Exactly.
That's it. But more than likely, they're not gonna give her crack if she was taking crack to sell. So she was just a fiend. That's a fact.
Imagine giving her a bag of rocks
No,
to sell.
trust crackers. That's golden rule number one. Never trust the crackers.
She would think it was Christmas. She'd be walking down the road saying,
So it is.
and then she come back and they beat her ass up.
Have you seen some of them crackhead little
That's what I'm saying. They're walking down the road like what the fuck? And they got all the missing teeth, and they're super skinny, and they're all wigged back to front, clothes all mashed up and dirty, and they're strutting the street like they're Naomi Campbell.
Singing, asking for $1 to sing.
Yeah. I need to
see. That's why R.E. can rap, because she was rapping back then. Remember, she done a song at me. Remember, right?
Oh my God, with a deep voice. With a manly voice.
And a new ZX and a new. I was born in the trenches with the black.
She's going after ZX now.
Internet. Yeah, and fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you. What was that? I want to hear that again. I need to. Who's got that? Who's got that?
Well, she's going after ZX now, but we all know that she wants ZX. She likes the fact that ZX has got a bed and he's got a dick.
Somebody helped her. Somebody helped her write it, wasn't it?
No, but she's going after ZX now. Buddy helped her, I think.
No, I think it was Galactic Internet, Ghetto Internet.
Okay. Oh, Ghetto. Okay.
Shout out to Wisdom.
It's funny. Yeah, but I still think Roy should give, because Roy's having another baby, by the way. But
is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Hopefully, this will fix him up, innit?
But I still think Ari and Roy should get together for the sake of United Nations.
That would never happen. You keep saying that, but that would never happen. Even when I try and think about it, like to say a scenario.
But Roy does drunk car park pimping, so he could fuck up if he was drunk.
Nah. See, nah.
No, I think he could.
I still can't see Roy doing it. I really can't. Even in the joke sense, I
think if you threw in a couple of chicken, I think.
Hold on. Roy is very passionate in how he speaks and shit, right? And when he talked about black people, and just trust me, he would never fuck Artie.
Yeah, but I think for a 6-pack of beer, a bucket of chicken wings or buffalo wings.
See, you're going into joke mode now.
No,
in reality,
I think he would do it.
Even when he's drunk, I can't see Roy fucking it. I can't.
Yeah,
I just can't.
I can.
I don't know why you can see that.
Yeah, and she'd go, "Oh, Jedi! Oh, Jedi! Oh, Jedi!"
What's that got to do with Roy?
As Roy was fucking her, she'd be calling Jedi's name.
I don't know. See, I'm gonna pick somebody else. I might have had some giggles with you with that joke right there, but not
Roy. Roy's the only person that it's him or Super Saiyan Jin.
There's many men out here that we could say like Ghetto Intellect or one of the shitty gang members. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this in defense of Roy. Like I like him. Fuck that. Hear me? I'm not saying that. It's just that I know the nigga.
Ghetto,
you know what I'm saying? I know that nigga right there. And just trust me, I can't see him being drunk next to dead and fucking her. I can't see.
Would Bionic Steve do it?
Bionic Steve, yeah, bro. Bionic Steve's a bitch nigga, man. He would fuck anything, man.
Okay,
I heard he's out here. I heard it was some pedo, some grooming shit action was going on with him.
Oh my god, is he another one of those?
I not even heard. I was watching it. I was watching the shit, and all these YouTubers were claiming that he was a groomer, a pedophile, grooming kids, blah blah blah, shaving off his face. He even said
YouTube.
he said this to us. That the reason why he shaves off all the hair on his face and his hair and that is because he wants to look young for the kids. He wants to be in connection with the kids. Shit like that.
Who was the guy? There was a guy on YouTube who said he couldn't sleep in the same room as his girlfriend because he couldn't cope with the baby breastfeeding without getting aroused.
I heard about that. Yeah.
I don't know who that guy was. Another weirdo.
Man, listen, you gotta understand something, Tom. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Every country, there are lames, man.
Yeah, but they're everywhere in the black sector. That's what causes me concern.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Super Saiyan Jim, why is your avatar a picture of Tyree Sneed? Is that because you want to be white?
That's what I'm trying to say. You heard the education in his voice.
He's not educated though.
Listen, they had him in a private school on a private hill with private teachers and private little kitties and dogs.
Yeah,
and private
they did. Yeah, that's true. They did that, and he went to school wearing a helmet via the yellow bus. Yeah, definitely.
Right, he was drawing the cup.
He was drawing on the windows with crayon and then trying to scrape it off for dinner.
No, but I'm saying that his parents put him in a nice, good school, you know what I'm saying, around nice, good kids, and something happened, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
or maybe he knew Bambata.
I think they flushed his head down the toilet, and that was the effect.
This is a clown, super side-faced Jim. I thought when I first heard of this clown, I was like, why the fuck is he disrespecting Dragon Ball Z by taking the name? Who is this lame? Who is this lame calling himself Super Saiyan Jim? This is what I was saying, yo. Who is this lame? How is he gonna give himself like a god-like name like that? Yeah, and he represents bullshit. He's fucking come up to me. I'm going after you because you was going after Tommy. I was thinking, who the fuck's this bitch, nigga?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
I said, who's the fuck's this bitch, nigga? Like, shut up. Stupid ass.
There really is a good argument that women should have swallowed the seed.
That's how you introduced yourself to me, you know. I'm going after you, going after Tommy. I was like, what? What? I laughed. That's right, Seven. I'm after you. You're a clown.
He's a Costco clown.
Stupid ass. Slapped her. Like,
yeah, you didn't come back there, did you, Super Saiyan Jim? You didn't
how many niggas I slapped in my life? Like slapped like bitches. How many niggas?
Slap. Slap.
Ah, God.
But he's the kind of guy you don't slap once, you slap left and then you slap right. That's how you slap.
Nah. That's the polite movie way. You just give them one. Have you ever seen that show? I'm gonna start uploading the videos. But these slap competitions, right?
Yes, I watched that.
The objective of the game is to slap them and knock them out with the one slap. This is what I do. I would listen. I would slap him so hard. Not only would his black skin go extra black with a handprint over his face, nigga would be knocked out on the floor.
But how is that a sport? Being slapped around the face.
I would slap him so hard, yeah, he would see stars just from the Jeep. Hey, I ain't playing. I ain't playing, yo.
Boing, boing, boing.
I'm knocking senseless with a slap. None of that greeting what you said, where you slap on the one side, slap on the other. Nah, just the one. The one is all I need. Put some powder on my hand, some baby powder, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom!
Oh, could you do it with a knuckle duster inside your hand?
Yeah, but you can't slap him then. You'd have to change it to a fist with a knuckle duster.
Yeah, but so that when you slap it, the metal from the inside of the rings hits their face and cracks their cheekbone.
Yeah, I guess that could work. I guess, but then you'd have to make sure you catch him.
Yeah,
where that metal part and the fingers are. You know,
that's true. Yeah, it might be a bit difficult.
Just listen. Trust me.
Listen, just hit him with nunchucks.
What you do is, you see when you slap somebody and you want to really make the hurt, you see the palm of your hand?
Yeah.
Make sure you catch him with the palm.
Yeah, the palm is what hurts.
That bone there, boom.
Yeah.
And it's
it makes
safe
your hand
for your hand as well. You won't break any fingers or anything, but if you catch him right there, full force. You'll knock them.
But your
senseless.
hand stings then. That's the only thing.
No. Listen, the palm right there, that cushion right there, right there. Boom. That's the meatiest part of your hand. You understand? Boom. You'll be all right. It won't really hurt afterwards. It won't swell up or nothing like that. You understand? So
because you don't want any evidence that you smacked them. So when they go to the police, there's nothing on your hand. Yeah.
Exactly. So you hit them right there with the palm, full force, bang.
Yeah.
Like that.
Especially if you've got big hands, that's gonna hurt, man.
I've got big hands. You know, I got big feet. You know what I'm saying? I
got
big
ears.
toes. You know?
Got big ears.
Nah, I haven't got big ears. You got a big head, okay?
Yeah, I got a big head.
Yeah, but what are you trying to do for?
But I've got a big head, but you've got a receding hairline.
I
think I won that one.
Yeah, but you got shush, man. You got hair on your neck.
But you got hair on your back.
Yeah, you got hair on your neck though.
I actually watched a YouTube video of a Turkish guy getting his hair cut, and then they pulled the thing off. You know, that cover that they wrap you in.
Yeah.
And then his hair, the man started blow drying the hair on his back. I was like, what the fuck is that? It was
serious?
Thick. Yeah, it was so thick.
What race was he?
Turkish.
God, see, some of them Turkish white people got very hairy, you know.
I mean, this was thick black. I was like, what the? How does that man have a woman? Please tell me that man does not have a woman. Because
but listen, it's common though in their races though.
Yeah, I know, a little bit, but not like that.
So they're going to have women, you know. Nah, it's very common. See, like whitey people and Turkish kind of people. Even like light skinny people, they get very hairy.
Yeah, because they have the hairy neck.
They go back to the gorilla monkey state,
shoulders,
and black people
and the back. Yeah. Oh Lord. Anyway, 7, I've got to step down. Got things to do.
All right. Blessings for coming up. Blessings. I think I'm done now. Anyway.
Yeah, we had fun. You see, even when we drag, we laugh and have fun because we are happy people living our best life. See, when you go to other people's shows, all you hear is misery, misery, misery. They're dragging, but they sound so miserable.
We drag with style, right?
Yeah. We're classy with it.
Right. We got so much styles. We make music to drag as well. We changed it up. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen,
people cry when they listen to the show. They cry with laughter.
You know what I'm trying to say? Get me?
Yeah. We drag with class. We drag the dogs. Woof woof with class. Woof woof.
I'm saying, get me? But like I've said before, I'm like a walking vagabond. I know that's the wrong word to say, but I say that because I like Street Fighter, and Ryu was a walking vagabond, or whatever the word is, right?
Vagabond.
It's wherever you would go, and any trouble that would happen, it would stop off and try and sort it out and keep it moving. It's the same destination with YouTube. I never had a plan to stay here, you know.
Exactly.
I was passing, you know.
Passing through. It's like an intersection. It's not a destination.
What do you say? Like a skin deflection?
No, it's an intersection. You know, like when you get a big crossroad.
Oh, intersection. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a destination.
Yeah. Right. I like that. I might have to take that. I might have to take that from you.
It's all right. It's family. We share amongst family. What we don't do is we don't fuck each other because we're not into incest. Unlike the rest of them out there. Right.
You see that? That's another good. You're dropping your little bars, ain't you? You got a couple bars to drop in, yo.
I've learned from the master. The master has taught me. I am the apprentice.
Yeah, right. See, you see, I like that. That is, that is perfect.
So, right, Super Saiyan Jim, next time you want to get dragged, please feel free to attend. Class is in session and we will teach you.
I'm gonna have to listen to the playback to see if I could hear anything he was saying. You know,
he was just being stupid. He wasn't. He was just trying to be. He wasn't. He was deny, deflect.
Yeah, right. You know what, Super Saiyan Jim? If you want, see, that's too much. That's too much work to do.
He was saying, "You blocked me. You blocked me." That's all he can say. He's a weirdo. But you unblocked him, yeah.
He was right.
And if
He
he's
was right.
blocked, how can he type in the chat room? So that makes no sense. And even if you're blocked, you can still jump on the panel. So that makes no sense.
Right, you listen, the thing is, right, Super Saiyan's got more than one account.
Exactly, that's the point. Troll account.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I want to know why he didn't turn up yesterday.
Super Saiyan Jim XL was the account he used today.
Not like it would have been any different, but you know, why
Well,
didn't he come here?
he probably had to, you know, read his books and change his car tires, put a bit of air in.
You know why? You know why? So I came back today specifically to give him a chance to call in.
But
so anyway, I'm glad because that I was even going to say that in the show while waiting for him. I came back for you to call in just in case you got an excuse yesterday why you couldn't have made it, you know. So I thought I'd come back live today, give you a chance to call in, and he called in.
So right. I'm just going to give him one credit. Super Saiyan Jim was summoned and he attended. Jedi, you've been summoned and you're still running.
Jedi is a bitch though, man. Like, come on, he dances on poles. You got to understand what kind of like guy he is. Like, you know, he's just I don't even know what to say about him. He's just a fake, innit? He's a fake wannabe. You understand? He's a wannabe. He had dreams of desires to being a gangster, right? The most he's ever done is go to the gym. And then he faked his way through that, cheated, should I say, by using steroids. You get me? Then obviously he tried to rob some play. I bet he wasn't even big before going to gym. I bet when he went to prison. Listen. I bet before he wasn't even big before going to prison. I think when he went to prison was the first time he started banging weights. Right? You get me? Then obviously came out of prison and carried it on.
But the reason he did that is he wanted to be around the boys he liked. He wanted to be around the sweaty men.
He's always wanted to be something and he's never been able to. I bet when it comes to the crunch, he shits himself.
Well, he had the choice.
Seems like that kind of nigga.
I think he had the choice. He had to choose between being in the shower or being in the gym.
Being in the shower?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Dropping the soap or being in the gym and watching the men get sweaty. Oh, I like that. I think I'll copy them. Oh, hello. My name's Jedi.
Jedi would say, listen, guys, I'm not dropping the soap. You can just come in and do me now. You know what I'm trying to say? No need to drop the soap around here. Just come on. Like, he's that kind of nigga, you know.
I got the moves. I got the moves like Jagger, baby. Moves like Jagger. Oh, you got to use that song, man. Moves like Jagger. You got to use that tune, man. Moves like Jedi. Moves like Jedi.
You know what I'm saying? You see that video where?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to call it dancing, it's kind of jumping, like small jumps.
But do you know the thing about Jedi? He's got that dark sweat. He's got that sweat that's sour.
He's got that what?
That sweat, that body odor that's sour.
You know, some people you walk by and they just smell sour. He's got that kind of look about him. I just imagine that he's got sour sweat.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. He looks sweaty, don't he?
Yeah.
Like he looks like a sweaty person. Because but look at his body. Look how he's built though. I've always said I'm gonna burst him with pins and he could literally I could pop his arm, pop his belly, pop his other arm, pop his flipping like I don't know. He looks poppable.
I don't know. He's just got that.
You know when you buy something. You know when you buy something new and it comes with that bag around it. Yeah, it's got the little air bubbles on it. It looks like one of those. Is that one of
when
those
you buy a packet of crisps and you think, oh, this is a big packet of crisps, and then when you pop it to open it, it's like, where's the crisps? That's what he's like.
Yeah, but not, yeah. All right, yeah. I'll go with that more than what I
all
said.
promise.
I'll go with that.
No delivery.
Right. I'll bang him in his face. He'll drop backwards and he'll bang back to his feet. He'll just boing. Get me? Nothing but airbags. It's fat. Listen, he's full with water. Do you know how steroids work, everybody?
Yes.
It's water. You get me? The steroids like makes more water, and your shit turns into water, and it's like water strength kind of thing. You turn into the water man. Okay, so boom,
Michelin tire man.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I was trying to say is I will punch you so hard it'll drop, bounce back up again, because it's just like it's like an air. It's
Like a
not even
bouncy
that.
castle. Like a bouncy castle.
Like a bouncy castle kind of thing, man. Like, what that nigga, man? I am not worried about no Jedi. I'm far from worried about a Jedi. Listen, if only you knew, everybody.
But I think Jedi is somewhat frightened of you. Hence why he comes to Birmingham in disguise.
Right. Let's talk about that. I mean, twice.
Like I said, people say you're a pussy if you don't hit the panel, but you have hit his panel. So you're clearly not the pussy. He refuses to hit your panel. So he's a self-declared pussy. End of.
Right. Self-declared.
So I don't understand why people keep going on about it. They should be saying, Jedi, why don't you hit Seven's panel?
You know what it is? Let me say something to you, Tom, because you're making too many good points today, right? Why do people keep going on about it? Yeah, Jedi watches the streams, right? Mm-hmm. So we're making all these points, but then he was gonna make some comments to say like I'm a pussy and shit. Yeah, when we're pointing out how he's the actual pussy for not hitting my panels and shit, right? Then he'll go back over to his shit and like make out points like to say. You know what I'm saying? Like the reverse is straight back into your
deflection.
face.
It's like reverse psychology.
Yeah, and have you noticed it? The Americans and UK do it. Are you noticing? Like, are you noticing this?
Weak people do that. It's deflection.
Weak. But how did they know this style? Huh? Did they copy off each other, or are they just grown that way?
Because there's the saying: when you're pointing your finger, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you, and that is exactly what it is. Right. So because they can't address what you say, they deflect. Right. It's like I say to you, "Oh, Seven, I think you're a big girl," and then you turn around and say to me, "No, you're a big girl," and I say, "Yeah, I am a big girl. Now what?"
Let me ask you a question, and I want your honest opinion. Right now, you see how Jedi has been coming to Brom and dodging and shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. Do you really think, right? I could go to London, make YouTube and that. No, I'm going to London, go to shit, right? Get me? And this guy not phone the police. Do you really think Jedi wouldn't phone the police?
He'd definitely phone the police.
Of course he would. And that's just not me saying it. That's not me. Listen, if you're not road, only people that don't phone police like that are road niggas. But real niggas out here. Okay. We don't fuck with police like that. And I've made that known many times when it comes to YouTube.
But so Seven.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. Jedi, I've researched you, my nigga. I've researched you, which I didn't need to. You understand? The content's out there. You can see all these speakers, corner malarkey, and all this shit, nigga. Nigga, you are full-blown snitch. You're not even about that life. You never was, but just because you went out one day and tried to rob a bank, don't make you gangster. Nigga, what have you done to a human body, a living, live being? What's the worst you've done to a body that God created? What have you done? Have you terminated them from this planet? Have you hospitalized them? Have you made them like a body organ of them of whatever sort can't work again? And what have you done?
No, he's just hit a woman.
You get the gang?
That's it. That's what makes him gangster in his head, because he's hit a woman or hit a man smaller than himself.
That's not gangster, though. That's not gangster. I'm sorry.
I know it's not gangster, but that's what he thinks. That's his story. That's his narrative. Beating women makes him gangster because he's beat that woman into doing as she's told. That's not how it works, but that's what he thinks. Because
you know what? I don't think I'm gangster. You know what? Because I'm not about like that. But I know what I've got a job as. Do
you know what? This is what I think about you. Seven.
Instead of calling myself gangster, I'm going to call myself karma. But I'm definitely going to be selecting my victims because I'm not going for everybody. Jedi. I'm going to be going for certain, people of your caliber, pedophile. You know what I'm saying?
There's only one thing I'm going to say about you, Seven, is I don't know you, but I know you like to fight. So I'm not messing with you. That's it. That's it. Oh,
They think I'm fake. They think I'm fake. Hey,
but no, you're not fake. You like to fight. You don't run from a fight. You get excited. Yeah, fight. Yeah. Come on, let's go. There's no hesitation.
Just I'm gonna have to prove it though. They don't believe me. They think I'm a YouTuber though, Tom. When I show up with my people and all that business, get me? They're gonna see.
But even if you showed up on your own, you would not be running away. That's the thing. Of
course not.
Listen,
how no?
When you know someone likes to fight, you run from them. You don't run to them. If you are weak.
Don't say that because you won't come, bro.
Well, he's not going to come. He's going to do everything he can to come to Brum undercover. He is never going to meet you because he's scared of you. That's why he won't even have a conversation with you by coming on your panel. I mean, what harm can you do to him on your panel?
You know what? You know what? The funny thing is, I know all this already, but it just, it's more like.
Why is it I know it? Why is it I know it? Because I can tell by energy.
Trust me.
Listen, if you had been in Hyde Park, Speaker's Corner, right, and someone said, let's fight, you'd be like, okay, come, let's go.
Facts. Facts. Did you mean? I'd be like, move on there. Listen, I would have already took the stance position. I would have backed up just a little bit, just so I can get enough swing in my punch to knock the person out with one blow, like I always do. Listen, I would have premeditated the meditative nigga. You see, when he's talking his sentence, let's go now. Blood, you're lucky that I don't bang you in your face before you finish saying, yo, let's go right now. You're lucky I don't bang you. Listen, I move like that anyway, but Jedi, we'll see.
But I can tell that from energy, but that's why he doesn't go to Speaker's Corner, because too many people want to fight him.
You know what?
If he was to go to Speaker's Corner and you turned up, it's over. It's over.
I'm telling you, listen, right where we standing, right there, that's where it would have happened. None of this, let's walk over here. Shit.
No.
You see, and this is the one disappointment thing about that Muhammad hijab. Shout out to Muhammad hijab, first of all. Let me give him a shout out.
But do you know why he wanted to walk?
Bro, hold on. But bro, next time you confront somebody like that, do it there and then. None of this walk over here games. None of that.
Seven.
Listen.
Jedi was walking because he wanted somewhere soft to land. End of. That's why he was already on the grass. No, he was on the tarmac. Then he walked to the grass, and then he walked off the grass back onto the tarmac towards the exit.
Is that what he did?
Yes, he did. Yeah, yeah. He walked around to walk out.
So after agreeing to him, let's fight.
Yeah.
He then walked out.
No, yeah. He said, yeah, let's fight. Then he walked onto the grass near where the barriers were. Stopped there for 5 seconds. And then they all carried on walking off the grass, back on the tarmac towards the exit. I've seen the whole video. There was a lot of walking. There was a lot of walking.
That's fear right there. Hello, Mr. Fear.
And no one in his crew said, no, Jedi, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, let's do this. None of them.
Right. Thinking about that, right. But then again, it's not down to the crew. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it is. It is because that's your man. That's your man. Yeah. So you're going to fight
too many good. Yo, Tom, stop it. Slow yourself down. You're making too many good points today, yo. Like, for real. Too many. Like, why didn't his crew say, yo, like, let's do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making too many good points.
But these are all obvious points to me watching the video. Because you're going to go for my man, then I'm coming for you too. That's it. That's how it works.
Right. But then again, at the same,
I wouldn't be marching towards the exit.
Yeah. I mean, somebody in the crew should have said, "Yo, go fighting now. Do it right now. Let's go."
Yeah.
Because if they thought it was a one-on-one, right?
But it was all the Muslims holding the Muslims back, and Jedi was just walking.
Right.
And the one man that wanted to box him was that tall guy. You could see him go. You saw the in his face when he touched him. You saw that. You saw the flinch, and his eyes looked like they were watering. Literally, Jedi's eyes looked like they were watering. I thought, if you've just freeze frame on Jedi's expression, which you did, you saw the fear.
You're sacked. You're sacked. You're doing a better job than me. You're sacked. You're doing a better job than me. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying what's obvious. So Jedi, you need to come to Seven's panel and address that.
Yo, hey, Jedi, she's good, right? I know you picked this. We should pick this one over the other one, right? But I always get the best ones, and then
well, he's got Ari.
Oh, I said that wrong.
He's got Ari. You've got me. So we're even Stevens.
Right.
Except I live in a clean house and I got a happy life, and I'm not even living a struggle life.
Even Steven, I say obviously. Listen, people are more attracted to you, even via voice, on these YouTube streets than they are Artie. And it looks like she just fell off. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? People like your voice rather than Artie's voice. You know what I'm trying to say? You see, she calls back in. But then again, you was gonna go, wasn't you? So you probably won't call back in. So I'll let you just let me know in the chat. Are you gonna call back in? Your thing's too hot, right? Let me know if you're gonna call back in. So yeah, people, as I was saying, my plans for this week, I want to do as much as I can. And it's all going to be in a short space of time, really. It's not like I'm coming YouTube and I'm going to be live all day. No, not that. Like, probably around the same time as I did today. And I'll try and get a couple of hours in and speak on certain people. Certain people don't need to be spoke on no more, you know. But if people come up on my shit, my clan, should I say, and they want to speak on them, they can, you know. My people can speak on what the fuck they want to speak on. And if it means rustling the dirt a little, starting a little bit of beef or whatever, then so be it. You know, fuck y'all. Who cares? I have to give the husband attention. Good show. All right, blesses. And it was a good show. And that's what I meant to say to you, Tom. Yesterday's show, right? I was watching it this morning when I woke up. That was a good show too. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to start a channel, you know, Tom. You might have to start. I think you're ready to start a channel, you know, Tom. I think you're ready. I think because you're not easily fooled. You know what I'm saying? And I subscribe, you know, I'll be listening and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I hit the panel, you know what I'm saying? But I think you're ready. You know, you are the next successor. Successor. Is that the word? YouTube kicked me out. Well, you know, it does that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It does that sometimes. So what was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Did I finish up on Jim? Obviously. You know, I need to go and listen to the playback to hear what Jim was trying to say, see if he held any kind of weight, which I know for a fact he didn't, as always. This nigga don't know what weight is. You understand? Get me? What am I going to do tomorrow? Whose topic for tomorrow? I think I'm going to call it Jedi. So the topic tomorrow will be Jedi. You know, No, not Jedi. Who else on YouTube should I talk about that I've not talked on a minute? I don't know. Do you want to do a random stream tomorrow? Even though we brushed over today, want to do a random stream tomorrow, since there's so much I haven't been keeping up on. Could probably do a random stream tomorrow, but at the same time, you know, we're gonna drift off random and talk about other things within that stream. But the stream be basic, basically on her African goddess and them. We'll squeeze the ladies in with random and shit. So tomorrow can be like the ladies stream. Okay. And get that out the way. Squeeze the ladies all together because they're all retarded like that, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, because you know. And then focus on the rest of these men that kept running away, you know, throughout the rest of the week and shit, and just drop some other shit, man. You get me? I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to sit back and think who I need to who needs to be mentioned and shit. Really, I can't think right now. You understand? Get me. Yeah. So boom. How long have I been live? 3 hours, yo. 3 motherfucking hours, yo. Why y'all letting me talk so long for, yo? Why y'all letting me talk so long for, yo? Hey, listen. Anyway, I'ma go. Blesses, yo. It's your boy 780 TPC Keto. Now, yo, blesses. Catch y'all tomorrow. Blessings to tomfoolery. Blessings to triple. Blessings to the rest that was in the chat and whatever. Boom, boom, boom. I'll catch y'all later. It's your boy 7 and I'm outie. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Blessings. Trying to get closer. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. They ain't the same. Game. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. Yo, move away from it. You ain't gonna compete. Jump from it. Get gone. Root to the right or left from it. Man, your style makes me wanna vomit. Yo, I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. See me outside with the fist up. You better ready to move and duck, slip and slide from the punches that I provide. Because you're not in the same game, same lane. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. Running around talking mad shit in the end. So why you keep doing this with your fake friends? I keep telling you, you better recommend that you stop all that noise before you get slapped out of your ends. I'm a demigod, so what is you? Use a Pokemon to go play. Hey, I'm a demigod, so what is you? Use a Pokemon to go play. I'm a demigod. Use a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. I'm a demigod. You're a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. Running around looking like you is the range. You need to switch up and come out the lane. Cause I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. Shame on you and your damn ass crew running up and down the place like you do you. What you do you though? I don't give a damn. Oh, you just look like something being dashed out the window. That's trashy. Nothing what's playing on. I don't care, yo. You just like staying on society. Come away from me. You got no variety. Miss me, cause I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. I'm a demigod. You a Pokemon. We ain't the same. Game. Get into your lane. Your simple style is plain. Get into your lane. Your simple style is plain. Real demigod. Real dem. Use a Pokemon. Real demigod. Real demi. Use a Pokemon. Yo, let me give a shout out to the Yo, let me give a shout out to the real ones. Hey, because I feel good. It's the next day after I made my decision. And I know it's a righteous one. On my apps, is you ready to drop? Shout out to the real ones on the YouTube street show, the 2%. Hey, shout out to the 2% on YouTube that be real. Hey, I got love for your style, you know, I got love for all of y'all. Shout out to everybody that's feeling good today. Hey, as long as you're not a troll, because you is my enemy. Hey, yo, shout out to the real ones, stand up strong, yo, run up and down, yo, do your thing, yo, get that money, that shiny bling, yo, make them ladies fully sing, yo, go and get your partner right about now, take them out now, flex it out, yo, get them what they want to feel good, yo, shout out to everybody real in the hood, yo, it's been a long time I've been on these YouTube streets, making it heat, yo, I'm feeling the heat, but the heat has been weak, so weak, it's made me wanna leave the streets, so okay, I've finally made my words up, my mind's up, I'm gonna get out of this place, these men like to roll their skirts up, I don't get around like that, no, take me to a sector where the real mans be, so I can chill with them and make some real money, the place where I be right now is cloudy, section 8, what the fuck is that? But it's a place where the government help them out, you know, scratch their back cause they won't get up on their feet and get money and move so neat, they're so weak, goddamn they can't compete, but I've been around these streets with them for a minute, trying to show them the real style, but they can't take it, they're so retarded, I say to them, go over there child, I can't help you out no more, I done told you, I tried it out before, we use weak boy, some of you man and the man, you be touching on the liquor warm man, me, never that, you can hope that I did it like you, never that, you is whack, I'm a real god, demi, yeah, I told you this plenty times, so don't gotta act like you don't know what I be saying on these YouTube streets, I be putting it down for so many weeks to months to years, yo, so hard, makes you wanna tear, and you fear, you talk shit, when I call you out, you don't come to address it, you is weak, motherfucker, are you on these YouTube streets, I'm here just to talk a lot, you ain't got no friends in that real life spot, man, you're the type to talk to cop, bitch ass nigga, why don't you just drop, your style is so damn weak, man, why you keep coming around here like that, I can't believe you people are so damn wet, shout out to the 2% though, cause they're the ones that are coming to YouTube just to hear them out though, talk it out though, crowd about yo, they're the ones that running the show yo.